Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. It is Monday, and it's Monday after a pay-per-view, and y'all know what that means. It's time for Monday Night Raw. We're going to be having a hell of a lot of recaps, I would assume, here tonight. I'm sitting by myself right now. I don't know if I will be joined later or if I will be doing this solo all night, so hopefully for anybody that wants to chat, we get somebody else to show up. Speaking of which, I didn't even bring my phone in, so fan-damn-tastic. But it looks like they're starting the show out with Drew McIntyre. We all love Drew McIntyre. He made short work of Goldberg last night. Is he dressed to wrestle? It almost looks like he's dressed to wrestle, so we might have Drew in a wrestling match here. It's alright. Just getting a couple things set up here. Up in here. Hey, Luke. Yeah, I'm by myself. No, she's not bothered from last night. She's at work. What she does at work, she has to have everything done by the end of January, and so if they don't, they post-date some envelopes, like from yesterday's date, and they continue to work until they get done. She thought she was done, but it looks like she's got a couple more things going on. All right, we got Drew McIntyre in the ring, and we're going to be showing highlights. Well, we're not going to be showing highlights. We're going to be talking about the highlights that they'll be showing all night long. It was a pretty decent pay-per-view all in all. I was not too impressed with some of it, but other parts were fantastic. Had to sleep on it a little bit. Talk to some of my old friends that watch wrestling. They're all excited. Did you see Edge won? I was like, yeah, I did. That was awesome. No, there's a lot of Edge fans, and I understand that. I definitely respect it. All right, Edge is going to be on the show tonight. They just did announce that about 5 minutes ago. So, is this where Edge is going to come down and say, I'm picking you? 68 days to WrestleMania and to fans, live fans back. That's what I'm excited about. I just want to see the fans back. Royal Rumble was a pretty good show there, Drew. He's like, how was the Royal Rumble? All right, he came out with a new respect for Goldberg. He said thank you to Goldberg. He's recapping the whole card. Got to give us a recap. Bianca, fantastic. All right, Drew's addressing the men's Royal Rumble match right now. Here he comes! Interrupting already. Here he comes. He's limping. You can't expect much else. 50-year-old man in the Royal Rumble with all these young kids. He's got 68 days to get ready. He's got his mic. Already in the Hall of Fame. Oh no, he's doing the big brother thing again. You think you know me? Getting choked out by AJ Styles. He knows exactly where he was when Edge came back. The WWE is definitely relying heavily on their veterans. So they're putting the company comfortably in Edge's hands, and we'll see where it heads. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? What do you mean? What's wrong with me? Get it on. Challenge him. It's 68 days away, Edge. Seriously. Yeah, they're both sucking each other's dick right now. I don't understand what's happening. Here comes Sheamus. Sheamus coming out. Looking all swole. To be honest, why is Sheamus even coming out? I don't understand it, but let's get it on. I'm not happy. Who are you to question anything about this man? You were sitting at home on your ass, nursing a tricep. So I asked you, Edge. But I won't. Sheamus don't want to take the high road. Challenge him, Edge. Are you going to make your decision, or am I going to make it for you? Edge going to take his time. Why are you looking at me? You want to say something? Edge calling it now. When he makes his decision, he's walking out of WrestleMania as the champion. It's a very confident Edge right there. He's still limping. Right, all the music stopped. Look at this. Bro kick! Sheamus just bro kicked Drew McIntyre. I would say it's a heel turn, but Sheamus is already bad, dude, so that's fantastic. Standing over him with the WrestleMania sign in the background. And then just walks off. Where is this going? This is exciting. McIntyre is still laid out by a bro kick. He's probably more heartbroken than anything else. All right, we're going to a commercial. I'm going to go grab my phone so I can chat with you guys a little bit more. So hold on a second, and I'll be right back. Nothing better than commercials on a Monday Night Raw. Woo! I'm back. Where's my headset here? All right. Oh yeah, there we are. Let's make sure I'm turned down, which I was not. All right, let me back it up a little bit. John Dwyer, Samo, Persistent Ninja, Luke, Javen, David Robert Wood, Guy Johnson, Landon, awesome. Just going through people. Vindicator. Joven, if I didn't say... I think I said Joven already. Jacob. Walter. Mia McIntyre. All right. Okay. We are back. I've got my phone, so I can keep up with... some messages here. All right. Sheamus pro kicks McIntyre to start out the show. I wonder if we're going to get that in the main event tonight. Yes, Glenn Hunt. Peacock Network is going to be streaming NXT next month. I think this is the last month I'm going to be paying for the network because next month, so basically once they charge me, I think it's like tomorrow, I'm going to cancel it because it'll keep your subscription until the end of the month, until it runs out the second time, or the end of it. And that's it. And then I'll just won't have the network from the 1st till the 18th or the 6th to the 18th or whatever it is. Because I don't know if they're going to prorate it next month, and I don't want to pay $9.99 if they're only going to have it for 2 weeks and then I have to pay for Peacock. or if they're just going to turn over WWE Network to Peacock. I just don't understand how it's going to work, so I'll just cancel it and restart. But I have had it since the night that it came out. I was one of the first 10,000 people to be on that stinking app. WWE Network. And now it's over. So basically I was there the whole time. It was life-changing to me. I was buying pay-per-views, $40, $50 a pop. All of a sudden they came out with a network where I could get the pay-per-views for $10 a month. Are you kidding me? But now it looks like you can get the pay-per-views for $5 a month on Peacock. I'll still be doing the $9.99. You can get it for $100 a year, so you actually save $20. So I think the wrestling fans win. The only thing that I think that you won't be able to do is rewind it if it's live. So if you're watching a pay-per-view and you miss something, or if you come on like 5 minutes late, you're going to have to start it live. You're not going to be able to rewind it and then fast forward through the boring parts or whatever till you get caught back up. Because I know a lot of people do that. I do not. I usually am on here on time, but I know a lot of people like to do that. And there's another thing you can do where you can rewind it and record your GIFs or GIFs or whatever they are, the GIFs. And you cannot do that anymore. So we'll have to see how that all ends up turning out. All right, we're going right to Riddle, right to the bro. Bobby Lashley match to start it out. This should be a main event. Luke said he had it the first night that it came out, one of the first. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. Jacob says we may get to see Priest debut on Raw tonight, which I do agree. I think he is going to be on Raw. It would be kind of neat to see him show up. Who would you like to see him feud with right out of the gate? You want to see him as a babyface or a heel? Riddle will win tonight. Ryota. That's bold. Bobby Lashley hasn't lost in a while. I guess he lost last night. But if you want to count getting eliminated out of the Rumble by 4 guys is losing. Hopefully Priest debuts, Javen says. Semo, they still not said anything about outside the United States network. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just going to keep it. I think it'll just be what it is. It's kind of weird. I would assume they're probably shopping it around, maybe to Fight TV or DAZN or one of those types. Because I don't know if Peacock is outside the United States anyways. I don't think it is. I don't know if NBC has an outside the United States audience. Okay, where was I? Priest. All right, well, I'm going to call this match, so I will see if I can stop that right there, and then maybe I can keep up with your guys' comments. All right, we got Bobby Lashley, the United States champion. Bro. Riddle got kicked out of the UFC for smoking marijuana. Not joking. That's literally why he had to leave. The CEO of the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley. I mean, he's basically manhandled Riddle for the past, 2-3 weeks? Every time he gets in there with him, he kind of manhandles him. So we'll see if they can switch this around and let Riddle get an upper hand. All right, Riddle win. Hopefully, Priest debuts. Still not know anything about the network. I'm still hurting from last night's Roman Reigns. This is Zoe Owens. Oh, my whole back. It's still a pain. Does that say that's why right now I am having my back massage and texting at the same time? That's pretty impressive. Where's Dalethea? Dalethea's at work. Luke said, oh, and then we're back. I got the network and immediately started binge watching Undertaker stuff and Lita stuff. That's pretty funny. You know, I bought it. I did nothing with it until probably about 3 years ago. And then I started watching all the WrestleManias. So I watched all the WrestleManias and the Starcades. And I don't think I got very far. I think I got to Starcade 92 when I stopped watching the Starcades. But I made it all the way through the WrestleManias. I had a dog that had puppies. And so I just hung out with the puppies when they were babies outside. We put them in a kennel outside. And I literally just hung out there with them for hours and hours and hours. It was the middle of summer, so it never got cold or anything. But for them, it was hot as shit in the daytime. But I had one of those pop-up things you have food under sometimes, whatever they're called. Like a tent without walls. And then a dog kennel, and it fit right inside of it. It was a 10 by 10 dog kennel. So it was like perfect shade. And then I put tarps around the outside of it. So it was like nice and cool, but the wind could still blow. And I got to hang out with the dogs. And watch all the WrestleManias, one after another after another. I tried to do it when I was working out, but it didn't seem to work. It made my neck hurt because I was holding my phone like this, and so I pulled something in my neck. So don't hold your phone like this while you work out on a treadmill. Yes, Raw is live. John F. Wow, Joven got most of his predictions right, except for 2 of them. Raw is on right now. It started at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, it's live right now. Tracks his message. I just started a couple minutes, not too long. Yeah. I wasn't sure Peacock was available. It says Peacock is not available outside the U.S. So I would assume they're trying to work with somebody else so they can get rid of their app altogether. But as of right now, we don't know anything that's going on. Let's go, Matt! That's what I'm saying, too. And then message retracted, so we're all caught up on the messages. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Watching wrestling on WrestlingGab. Now, we are on a commercial break, but we got Riddle versus Bobby Lashley right now. Bobby Lashley's, they haven't locked up, but I'm assuming when we get back, they will have already locked up, which is right now. No, I was wrong. They must have danced around the outside for a while. There's the bell. Riddle jumps on him hard. Getting him from behind. Lashley looking sloppy right out of the gate. There he goes. Big knee, then that big elbow. See if that'll stun Riddle a little bit. Lashley into the ropes. No, Riddle back on top. He's just throwing wild at this point. He needs to get under control. Look at Lashley's power. Bobby's throwing him around like he's a cruiserweight. Riddle's into the ropes, kind of going after MVP a little bit there, but I think he was just reaching for anything. Bobby Lashley, vertical suplex. Look at him hold him up there. Wow, just drops him. He didn't even go down. Lashley just dropped him. Bobby Lashley gearing up. Oh, Riddle. Hurricane Rana. Bobby to the outside. Riddle, big soccer kick. Moonsaw. The floating bro. All right, let's see if we can get him in the ring. Bobby's back inside. Here comes Riddle. Bobby's okay. Oh, he's got him in the full Nelson, but he's half in and half out. He's got him locked in. They're going to have to ring the bell. Disqualify him, ref. Disqualify him, ref. That's it. He's disqualified. Oh, wow. Riddle was tapping, but what does it matter? Bobby Lashley goes back outside to Riddle. Now, Riddle did win. Riddle did win this. but via disqualification. And now Bobby is not letting him go. Maybe this is the time we see Damian Priest. Good time to debut somebody. Riddle's completely gone. No, he just tossed him to the ground. Like yesterday's garbage. MVP's even like, seriously, dude, it's okay. It's over. Is Lashley mad at MVP? He's just saying, what are you doing? He's not done. He's not done. Going back after Riddle. Got him in it again. The Hurt Lock locked in on the outside. MVP, get him under control. Oh! Lashley is incensed. Lashley's furious. MVP's like, maybe I'm going to hang out over here. I'm not sure I want to hang out with you anymore. That's got to be a lot of frustration. Look at MVP licking his chops. He's like, this is the Bobby Lashley we want to see. Look how swole he is. Veins popping out of his shoulders. Bobby Lashley looking amazing. That's what champions look like right there, people. All right. We get a tag team match later. That is true, Jacob. Can you believe that Joe Best said Tamina was going to win the Women's Rumble? I did not hear him say that. He had picked Bianca in our joint show that we did together, our collaboration. But that would be funny. Tamina. McLeet says hey. I say hey back. Thanks for joining us. Fat Laces says Bobby is the best. Oh, in beast mode. Priest is supposed to be with Bad Bunny. Bugs Bunny's going to be there tonight. I did see that. Poor Matt got destroyed again. That is true. I mean, just manhandled, too. Almost out of control, Bobby Lashley was. Javin says, he said it was on his stream. He said it on his stream, yeah. He picks Tamina at number 25. Look at this car. This must be Bad Bunny. Who we got? Is that Andrade? No. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is in the house. It looks like he's getting ready to come down to the ring. He's either going to compete down on the ring or just come out and maybe do another song. I don't know exactly what they have planned for him. They did mention that he was going to be here, but I don't know what their plan is for him. Right now they're showing some commercials for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament this Wednesday on NXT. What do we got here? Hello, bro. Oh, wait. I already got that. Matt Riddle. Hello, bro. How about this women's match tonight? Which one is it? Trying to think if I've seen a preview for the women's match. Is it Charlotte versus Asuka? That's what I want to see. Persistent Ninja. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had some business to take care of. Let's go, Riddle. Did you pause your DVR? Because Riddle already lost. And that was more than 2 minutes ago. Ooh, a triple threat tag team match for the women. Jacob just told us. What 3 teams? Just the 3 teams that are already on there. Asuka, Charlotte, Nia, Shayna, and Mandy and Dana. Semo, you really think they're going to take this all the way to WrestleMania with Riddle and Lashley? That's 68 days from now. He says Riddle Lashley U.S. title match at WrestleMania in a submission match. I mean, if they're going to take it that far, they've got to get Riddle doing something. He's got to get some sort of offense if they're going to take it that far, because it's super lopsided at this point. I mean, to the point where it's almost ridiculous. Like, you don't even understand why Riddle's even in the ring with him, because every single time they lock up, although I guess he did beat Lashley that one time, but he had already tapped, and then he rolled him up and pinned him. But other than that, and now it looks like Lashley is on a roll, like a tough dude. I did not, Roberto, I did not watch the Yokozuna Icon's show last night. I should have watched it, but was it really an hour and a half? Because that's what I was like, it's going to be an hour and a half. I had to do stuff this morning. I didn't want to be up too late, and it was already super late. But if it's worth a watch, I will watch it, because I did like Yokozuna in the day. The Bro Mission versus the Hurt Lock. Let's see it. Let's let it happen. There's 2 pay-per-views before that they could get this out of the way with, and maybe have Bobby wrestle somebody else at WrestleMania, somebody that can beat him. Not saying that Riddle shouldn't be pushed, by the way, because I do like Riddle. I just don't see him at this point today. I'm a victim of the moment, I guess you would say. Lana and Naomi versus Dana and Mandy. Wow. That's what we want to see. Versus Charlotte and Asuka. Wow. Is it going to be a number 1 contenders match? Roberto, was it good? You did say it was good, so. Or, I mean, you didn't say if it was good. You just said you did watch it. Oh, Riddle going after Lashley again. He's like, I'm fine. Riddle was completely out. He's like, what happened? What happened? He doesn't even know where he's at. Lashley was just trying to drag him into the ring, and the referee disqualified him. But he did have him locked in the freaking Hurt Lock, or whatever the hell they call it. Yeah, the Hurt Lock. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe it was for the women's number 1 contender match, because that would make a lot of sense. Can you imagine Lana and Naomi as a tag team? That's going to just be exciting to see. I think every woman besides like 4 are on Raw, and the champion has 2 belts, never wrestles for the title, and she's with Charlotte Flair. Maybe Bianca will come and challenge Asuka. They'll just put all the women on Raw. Already got Randy Orton in the back. Talking to Edge. Randy Orton's face looks all healed. I don't see any burns on it anymore. Yeah, I've never seen a Royal Rumble where both 1 and 2 were the last 2 still in the ring. Edge made Randy look like a liar. I did it all because I loved you, you know? He's like an abusive husband or something. I only do it because I love her. Uh-oh. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You're not. Randy, saying it now. You're not going to main event WrestleMania. Randy Orton, there will be no mercy. There will be no compassion. There will be no main event for WrestleMania. Randy looking for Edge. And it's all because he overlooked Randy. All right, where are we at? All right, Roberto, I'll have to check it out. He did say it was good. The Yokozuna thing was good. Riddle won that because of a disqualification. Lashley had him in the full Nelson, but in the ropes and would not let it go. Jacob. All right, I do not think it's a number one contender match, Trav. Last night on WWE Watch Along show on YouTube, they interviewed Ruby and Liv, and they officially said that they are going after the titles. There we go. That's what we want to see anyways. The Riot Squad. I am not sure, but I also read that Liv and Ruby will be getting a title shot coming up. So maybe even on this Friday would be nice to see. The Great and Powerful Trixie. There's Orton. Yes, it was. Somehow a bit of the 90s died today. Right? It was pretty sad. What's his name? Dustin Diamond? He died today. I guess he was diagnosed with cancer like 3 weeks ago. And died 3 weeks after being told that he had cancer. Lung cancer. He was Screech, if you guys don't know, on Saved by the Bell. So I know Saved by the Bell is back on Peacock. And I don't know if he had a recurring role on there or if he was on there or not, but that's tough. Kofi is back. That's what I just heard. I think, is Kofi wrestling tonight? He don't look like he's in the wrestling clothes. We got Xavier Woods versus Ali. I would assume that that's where he died because I kind of remember something about that, but I can't tell you if Yokozuna died in his sleep or not. Maybe Fiend interferes with Randy and Edge. That's from Chris. I would assume. Although I was thinking why he was doing that interview because his face is all healed. I was like, maybe, just maybe, he is, that storyline's over. There's not one burn on his face. Yet he had a full burn mask on 2 weeks ago, or last Monday, or whatever. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And now he's completely fine. I'm like, maybe they just stopped with the whole storyline. They might get a title shot at the next pay-per-view, which is the last one before WrestleMania. There's 2 more pay-per-views, Luke. We've got Elimination Chamber on the 21st of February, and then we have Fastlane on the 21st of March. Yeah, but Elimination Chamber, do they do normal matches during Elimination Chamber, or are they all Elimination Chamber matches on that pay-per-view? Because it doesn't the ring lower down? So they do normal matches, then they lower it down for the pod matches? Yeah, right? Fastlane. I forgot about that stupid Fastlane. Yeah, they brought it back this year. I think last year the only reason they didn't do it is because they did that Saudi Arabia show in February. So I think they just didn't do it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Don't they lower the big sell? Yes, Kofi is in his corner. And then maybe Bliss and Rhea, huh? Yeah, because Rhea did eliminate her last night. That would be an interesting feud. Rhea might have to take it a little easy on Bliss, though. I don't know if her head could handle that. I hate saying that just because she's small, but it's kind of like a Daniel Bryan thing. You wouldn't want to see Daniel Bryan wrestle, somebody that can't work with him nicely. We are on a commercial break waiting for Mustafa Ali. But we got Mustafa Ali and Xavier Woods. All of Retribution will be down there, except for probably Reckoning, because she is at home. Which means we probably won't be seeing Keith Lee for a little bit longer. And if you remember, we hadn't seen Keith Lee for a couple weeks anyways. So Keith Lee could literally be off TV for 4 weeks. But that's tough for Mia Yim. And any of her fans. I'm sure there's fans. People like Mia Yim. Don't get to see her. Not that they were utilizing her very much, but she was still on the roster. WWE Championships. Sell on titles. If you want a WWE title, go to WWE.com. Buy yourself a title. They are on sale. I should get one. All right. Xavier Woods. Still dancing. All right, here they come. Retribution. After last night, I'm like, maybe I'm a Mustafa Ali fan, guys. Well, I just been listening to him since New Year's because he was super upset that they let all those veterans come back. Like he couldn't even control his tongue. And then after last night, I'm like, goddamn veterans. I'm better now though. I'm over it, but I just want to see how it plays out. But last night I was super upset. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? All of Retribution. They just got guys in the background behind a concrete barricade. He's going to torture and break Xavier Woods. All right. Who you guys got in this one? You think Woods is going to pull this off? I'm picking Mustafa on this one. All right, where we are. There's 28 days in February, right? I'm making sure that it's not leap year. Yeah, leap year was last year. Anytime there's a presidential election, it's leap year. It's every 4 years. So if there's a presidential election, it's leap year. Jacob said, did you know that Yokozuna is related to the Usos? Yes, I did. He is part of that family. He is not from Japan. And we got Vin. He says, the Chamber was actually in Philadelphia last year. The final pay-per-view with a full live crowd. That is true. And now we don't get a crowd this year at it or Fastlane, but possibly for WrestleMania. Suppose as of now it's for sure, so I don't want to get anybody's hopes down. Eliminations Chamber also tends to have the most stipulation matches, like Last Man Standing, Extreme Rules, ladder matches. Yes. I guess maybe besides TLC, because all ladder matches and chairs and shit. Priest versus The Fiend, that would be a fantastic feud. I would love to see that. Jacob says, is there only 2 Retribution members? There are 4. I didn't look on the outside. It shows those 2. But is Mace not on the other side? So yeah, maybe there's just the 3 guys out there and Mace is in the back. Hopefully Mace didn't test positive. I do not see Mace. Anyways, we got Mustafa Ali, or however you want to say his name. Mustafa. I don't know how he says it. He says it different. Just choking Xavier in the corner with his foot. But we do have Kofi Kingston on the outside. So he is not medically cleared, but obviously he's cleared enough to where he can be on the outside just in case something kind of happens. It won't hurt him too bad. All right, Woods into the corner. Mustafa. Neckbreaker. A running neckbreaker. Look at that. Carlito's wrestling a little bit later. He's sticking around. After seeing him last night, I got excited. He was all swole. I spit in the face of people who aren't cool. Or don't want to be cool. Or whatever, however he says. I'm excited for him. I don't think he's going to be spitting anybody's face quite yet, but... I mean, that kind of is his catchphrase. That kind of is his catch thing. I would like to see him keep doing it, but it's kind of hard with the virus. People probably don't want to get spit in their face. All right, we got a good technical match right now. Xavier Woods, Mustafa Ali. Woods with the big kick into Mustafa's belly. And another one. Mustafa's finding it hard to stay upright. His hair's all over the place. He's like, I need a ponytail. It's in my face. Looking like the chick from The Grudge. Woods, up around. What do we got here? Oh, side Russian leg sweep. Haven't seen one of those in a few days. Xavier Woods wrestling old school. Woods' neck's bugging him a little bit. Oh, just runs right into a big boot. Size 12 from Mustafa Ali. Oh, Ali was going for that tornado DDT. Clothesline. Just took his head clean off. 1, 2. What? Ring the bell. Kofi botching like crazy there, but how is that not a disqualification? Are you... 1, 2, 3. Woods wins anyways, so I'm not going to go too crazy. But Ali would have got... Oh, my Lord. Ali was going to get pinned. T-Bar gets into the ring and pulls him out to break the count. And the referee just talks to him about it. Doesn't kick him out of ringside. Doesn't do anything. Huh. Anyways, then Kofi uses T-Bar to hit Mace. Or not Mace. The other guy. Slapjack. Clothesline Slapjack, but kind of botched it up a little bit. Anyways, while the referee wasn't looking, Xavier rolled up Ali, and the referee counts to 3. So Xavier Woods did get the dub. Probably should write that down. All right. Yeah, that was a pretty good little match right there. I'm surprised. There he is. There's Damian Priest in the back with Bugs Bunny. Damian Priest speaking Spanish. Wow. Fluent in Spanish. Hey, there's that commercial for Yokozuna right there. I'll have to watch that now. I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, where was I? There's only 2 Retribution members. I remember when we didn't WWE Elimination Chamber or WWE Fastlane back in the 90s. Yes, I remember when we did not have them either. Fat Laces says, leap year are like my sex life. Happens about every 4 years. Hey, welcome to the club. I think that's, what's his name? Rodney Dangerfield joke, isn't it? That's pretty classic. Chris says Ali looks too much like Rollins gear. Yeah, a little bit. I can see where you're coming from there. Jacob says, check out the tag team match tonight for the guys. That is the Hurt Business, right? I can't remember who they're wrestling. Who are the Hurt Business wrestling later? Oh, the Lucha House Party. That's right. Was anyone else hyped for Christian's return? Anybody excited to see Christian come back? Leave it in the comments. Brandon says hello. Hello, Brandon. Good to see you in here. Fluttergoth says, yeah, Mia Yim is in that group. She's not actually there tonight because she tested positive for unicorn sprinkles. Javen says, Brandon, what's happening with Joe? Yeah, that's a good question. I did see that Joe was having some personal issues. I did message him on the internet, but I never got a reply back. But it's also different time zones, so it's very early morning his time zone. Roberto says, Carlito and John Cena. When John Cena first met Carlito, I remember that. That was actually pretty funny. Brandon Johnson. Javen is a savage. Stoked in the word for me. Stoked is the word for me. So Brandon was super excited to see Christian come back. Chris says, speaking of which, I got a Seth Rollins Elite figure today. That is awesome. I thought about collecting those. Not a big fan, but just to add to my collection of figures. Do you play with them? I know it kind of sounds weird, but I honestly think I couldn't help it. Like, I used to sit there for hours when I was a kid. I used to do it with G.I. Joe guys, though, and not the actual wrestlers. And then I would have super matches. But I did have wrestling figures, but they were the harder, bigger plastic, like a rubber plastic type, where you could actually break them. But anyways, that's the ones I wrestled with, and I had the big ring and everything. That was a long time ago. That'll age me there for you guys. Where am I at? Figures. Also, I got a battle pack of Biker Taker and O2 Jeff Hardy. That's legit. That sounds awesome. Edge is in here. He says hello. It's good to see Edge in here. You get ready because Randy Orton's gunning for you, bud. All right, Brandon Johnson says, is Savage? I don't know. Oh, he doesn't know what's happening with Joe. It's kind of weird he isn't streaming tonight. Yeah, does he stream a lot, Brandon? On Mondays? Because don't you usually stream for him on Mondays? Where am I at? It's kind of weird that he's not streaming tonight. Okay, ENC needs to get back together. There you go. That would be interesting. Is Carlito good? I have never seen him wrestle before. That's from Jacob. He's all right. He's pretty fun, and he's gained probably 40 pounds of muscle since the last time we've seen him wrestle. He was a little bit smaller guy, and last night when he came out to the Rumble, he was kind of stacked. I was pretty impressed. Joven Jacob, he is phenomenal. Look, it's Mr. Priest. I'm sorry, I'm so far behind, guys. Brandon Johnson. Here's Damian Priest. So, yes, Damian Priest is there. Damian's here. We got excitement. That's from Jalvin. Do y'all think Rhea is going to go to Raw or SmackDown? Well, Guy, I would assume she's going to Raw because that's where they're putting all their women. But I would really like to see her on SmackDown, especially after taking Bianca right to the limit last night. La-da-da. Flash the Speedster, McCarrots. Bad Bunny is in the arena. Yes, and they are doing recaps, so we probably can keep going here. No, Carlito is teaming up with Jeff Hardy. That is right. Luke, so it was announced today that Becky was supposed to enter the Rumble last night, but she started to not feel good, plus her anxiety started up. She got anxiety? So they flipped the script. They put Seth in on the last minute. Huh. That is pretty interesting. I figured they would put Seth in number 30 if they were going to do that. But they did 29 it was kind of weird. I mean, obviously we all knew Braun was going to be in it, so why not just put Seth 30? But I mean, they got Edge and Randy wrong already. We already know that, because Edge was supposed to be number 2 and Randy was supposed to be number 1. Not that it mattered, because they both started the match at the same time, and they were both the last 2 in there. They were both 29 and 30 at the end of the night. All right, where are we at? What if Alexa has her playground show and then she sees a tarot card that says Cross and Scarlet are coming for Fiend? Wouldn't that be sick? I would love something like that. TikTok, Fiend. And had Becky tweet to throw everyone off, but Becky tweeted today she had the flu, not unicorn sprinkles. All right, and then Joven said, me either, man. I am kind of worried about him. Well, we'll see what's going on. Maybe I can check my messages and see if he's okay, because he usually drops in here too if he's not streaming, and I haven't seen him in here either. So I did ask him if everything was okay. Samo, let's not forget that Carlito beat who Carlito beat in his debut for the U.S. title. Samo, who was it? Was it John Cena? Joven, he took over from the moderators. Okay, so he is streaming on Mondays now. I wasn't sure if he was still doing that. They won't put Rhea on SmackDown, I think, because they would kind of muddle. Is that the word I'm reading? Muddle? The Bianca and Sasha feud. Well, they got to do something. I mean, they could put her on something else. You got Bayley over there. You've got other things going on. All right. It's Miz TV. Okay, I got to mark where I just ended. We are on the road to WrestleMania, and Miz has still got that Money in the Bank briefcase, so that's going to make it exciting. Drew McIntyre beat Goldberg. New women's Bianca. Oh, Bad Bunny. Is Bad Bunny going to be on Miz TV? I think that's what's going to happen. Bad Bunny should do a duet with Elias. Or duo. What do they call a dude and a girl singing? They can't call it a duet, can they? Because isn't the girl? The dude. All right, here comes Bad Bunny. You guys can't hear the music, but I can. It's in my head. Bad Bunny, or Bugs Bunny, whatever you want to call him, I guess, right? Look, John Morrison getting jiggy with it. Dot 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 dot. Bad Bunny got a pink microphone. Mr. Bunny. Nobody's called anybody Mr. Bunny for years. That's got to be a Bugs Bunny thing. Mr. Bunny, thanks for being here. So they're going to show us the exact same thing. Monday Night Recap. By the way, there's been very few recaps tonight, so I'm pretty excited. Actually, there probably has been. I've just been reading comments. I'm one of those. Yeah, duet, huh? They still call it a duet. Is that duet? D-U-E-T? Am I saying that right? Duet? No thanks, guys. I'm fine. Miz was not happy about that. It's where Mad Miz gets mad and breaks up the DJ table. Breaks the computers up. Bunny gets on the top rope. Almost gets hurt jumping off. His back foot slipped off. And they cut it right there. Perfect. Bad Bunny embarrassing Miz and Morrison. Well, Miz took his sunglasses off, so I think things are about to get real. Two wrongs don't make a right. He accepts his apology. No. He's not apologizing to you, Miz. No. They didn't cost you your shot, John. Miz has the main event right in his lap. If he wants to main event WrestleMania, all he has to do is cash it in. Miz gonna train him? I took this average looking B+ player, Daniel Bryan. Miz basically taking credit for who Daniel Bryan is today. We're watching Miz TV with Bad Bunny. We get Grammys, you get Slammies. Oh yeah, they're good. I didn't know Morrison could rap like that. Hop, hop! Hop, hop! Listen, listen. You guys are special. He's not interested. ¿Estás loco? Miz is getting all sorts of upset. Whoa. A good friend wanted to be on Miz TV. Pretty sure it's going to be Damian Priest. Damian Priest making his Raw debut. He is showing up. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we've got Damian Priest entering the ring with the bunny. Mr. Bunny. Oh, shit. Priest just goes right after Miz. All right, the Miz is down. So we're going to see Damian Priest versus Morrison when we get back. All right, where was we? Savage me either, man. I am kind of worried about... Oh, we already read that one. I'm calling it Edge versus Drew versus Sheamus at WrestleMania. That's a bold prediction right there. He beat Cena. Yeah, he beat Cena, but then the resign only lasted for a few weeks as he got injured. Oh, his reign only lasted a few weeks as he got injured, and then on his debut on Raw, he won the IC title. There you go. Here's Mr. Priest. I am mad that they gave Miz back his Money in the Bank. Are you? Are you really mad that they gave him back his Money in the Bank? And then Luke answered my question there. And then Brandon Johnson said, is a Savage angry? Furious. Anyways, Mr. Bunny is actually Hugh Hefner's legitimate nickname. LOL. They're taking shots at the late, great Hugh Hefner. Who's Hugh Hefner? Hugh Hefner owned Playboy magazine. He was the old man that partied with all the playmates. He was like having sex with 20-year-olds when he was like 70-something. If you don't know, Jonathan, don't worry about it. Thanks to The Miz for destroying that DJ set. He should have been fined. Should have been fined. That's from Brandon. Jovan said, okay. Brandon Johnson said, Jovan is a savage. He owns the Playboy Mansion. I said, oh, crap. Owns the Playboy Mansion. He was the creator of and owner of Playboy. He was the owner and creator of Playboy. Miz needs to get slapped. I think Miz did get slapped. What the fuck are you singing? I sing better. Which, I mean, almost anybody sings better than the Miz and Morrison, I would assume. They ain't even speaking Spanish. What were they speaking? Were they speaking Portuguese? What were they speaking? He is debuting. Carlito, please come. Damien, where you at? Okay, Priest, power. Okay, what a surprise. And then, all right now. And then there's Priest. Do you think that he will be on Raw or SmackDown? Or are we talking about Priest? Because Priest is on now. If we're talking about Hugh Hefner, he will not be because he has passed away. I'm just kidding. Look like Raw has just leveled up, Brandon says, which is the truth. Sunset Shimmer says by the right first, The Miz is locked down. All right. Oh, by the right fist, he's been knocked down. I should be able to read better than that. And the Jova says Priest from the U.S. For the U.S. Championship, huh? You want to see Priest going against Bobby Lashley? Be interesting. And then Chris says Priest is faster, younger, more charismatic version of Reigns. That's bold. But yes, he is definitely a Reigns lookalike. I'm not sure if he's stronger than Reigns, though. And then Jovan says, Travis, I am pissed. Miz got his contract back. Yeah, it makes sense. Who wouldn't be upset about that? All right, we're back into the match. And it's The Miz, Damian Priest. All right, I thought this was going to be Morrison for sure, but it's The Miz versus Damian Priest. So Damian Priest making his Raw debut against one of the best. Damian Priest over the top rope, right down on top of Morrison and Miz. Shit just got real. Priest just threw Miz back into the ring. That's just terrifying. If your leg slipped or something like that, you could just tear a knee ligament. Miz is out. Big right hand. Miz kicks out. Edge, Randy Orton, later tonight. Edge couldn't even walk down to the ring earlier. I don't understand how that's going to pay off. And then what's that for? Like just a match? Or is it like, is it going to be for the Royal Rumble title thing? Because that didn't make sense. He's like, well, you're not making it to the main event. So is he going to try to cripple him tonight? You might want to do it a little bit closer to Mania. You got 68 days. Even if he tore a freaking ankle or something, he would still be able to compete in 68 days. Most people get over their concussions in 68 days if you're going to do your kick there, Randy. All right, Miz, from corner to corner. Miz showboating. Bad Bunny getting up. Oh, double axe handle off the top. Damian Priest is down. There's a 2 count. Miz mounting him on top, pounding away. Some Playboy Mansion language right there. All right, Priest throws him off. Miz attacks him, choking him on that middle rope, and got his hands in his mouth. That's just disgusting. All right, Miz. I thought he was going to do the 619. Bad Bunny distracting the Miz. Miz, stay focused. Just because Priest is a freaking rookie doesn't mean anything. You want to pay attention. He's going to do the it kicks. Uh-oh, Priest has punched his chin. Priest has punched his hand. It's like a Rob Van Dam. Not Rob Van Dam. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Bloodsport type fighting here. Priest with a big clothesline. Here he goes. Priest launches an arrow. Big elbow. Up top. Boom. The broken arrow. 2 and 3. No, Miz kicks out. Wow. The Miz kicked out of the broken arrow. Morrison's up there distracting Damian. There's a big boot. Priest is down. Miz isn't exactly up. He's not doing exactly good. He's trying to get that briefcase. Bad Bunny took the briefcase. Bad Bunny's getting involved in the match. Miz is way too distracted at this point. You give me that right now. Oh, shit. He hit him with the microphone. Miz is completely distracted. Miz, you're in the middle of a match. Damian Priest. 1, 2, and 3. The Miz putting over Priest tonight. Damian Priest pins the Miz. Basically on Miz TV. Bad Bunny's out there with the Priest. All right, let's get back to the message board. Travis, I am pissed that the Miz got a contract. Okay. Do you think that Priest will stay on Raw? Yes. Brandon says Jacob. Yep. And then Jeff, it says, I have no idea what they were speaking, but I know they were not speaking Spanish. I know because I'm part Puerto Rican. Rayoto. Travis, would you have brought Carlito out also with Priest? I think Carlito's got a match coming up here pretty soon with Jeff Hardy. So, but I mean, it would have been pretty cool to see that. Yeah, if I was writing it, I would have wrote it a little bit different for sure. All right, Luke Riley says, Orton said he'll destroy Edge. He'll destroy Edge. So now they have a match where Fiend Bliss get involved to take Orton out and Edge title setup. Yes. Ryoto says, Bunny wants more CD buys, right? I mean, he's supposed to be like a top recording artist, and I had never heard of him until this. And then I watched his video, I think it was last week, and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. But I don't understand what they're saying because he doesn't say anything in English except for Booker T. That's the only words he says in English that I know, so. Is it just me, or do I think Bad Bunny replaced Cardi B? I think Bad Bunny wants to be with Cardi B. I mean, who wouldn't want to be Cardi B, right? But that's pretty funny. That's from Brian. All right, like, why would you want Carlito on this when they debuted Priest for this? Putting Carlito with Priest would kill Priest's debut hype. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have put Priest in that one. I would have put Carlito in that one. And then Priest somewhere else. I don't know where I would put Priest, but I mean, obviously, you got to build something good. I don't like him seeing beaten. I don't like to see him beating veterans. But The Miz is the perfect veteran to beat because nobody likes him. Brian, what do you mean? Then Brendan says, that was Savage by Bad Bunny. And then Cardi B was supposed to appear, but I think it was... Oh, I see what you're saying. You're thinking from that heat she had with Lacey Evans. Cardi B was supposed to appear, but I think that at the Royal Rumble, but I don't know when she was supposed to, but I think Bad Bunny replaced her. Really? I would have never thought of that, that she would have been there. If anything, I would have think that would be a WrestleMania type thing. Lacey Evans and her go one-on-one at WrestleMania. That will bring the fans and boost Peacock's ratings for sure. What AW for Damian Priest? And then he says her. And then Bliss time. Oh, look at that. Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross. We're finally getting it. So we're going to see Nikki Cross back in action. That's awesome. All right, Walter says, okay, Travis, see you on Wednesday for AEW. Well, hopefully I'll have a partner then. I want to see Johnny Gargano debut on Raw. Huh. Do you think that'll be anytime soon? Cardi B is married. I can't remember the guy's name, though. It starts with an X, I think. Exhibit? No. Anyways, I can't remember what his name is. And then Brandon Johnson is a savage. He'll get squashed. Drummond is a savage, and he'll get squashed. And then Brad Johnson, he might not. You never know, because they're talking to each other. I shouldn't be reading those on here, probably. And then Jacob, Nikki Cross is back. And she is. Nikki Cross is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Nikki's back. Now, is Nikki going to stand a chance against Bliss? Especially this new Bliss. She just took Asuka to the limit. She had Asuka beat twice. So how is Nikki Cross going to beat Asuka if Asuka... I mean, not Asuka. How is Nikki Cross going to beat Alexa if Alexa can beat Asuka? Because Asuka is the champion, right? Like, that would be great, though. Nikki Cross going after Asuka or something. Basically, let's get Asuka defending that title. That should be the petition we need to sign. That's what I want to see. Asuka actually wrestling. Clint Hunt does not want a vaccination for unicorn sprinkles. Ah, Offset. I knew it was something like that. Offset, X's, something. Okay, where are we at? Across his back. What if Bliss had short hair? Maybe she'll cut it one day and we'll find out. She's married to Offset, and then there's Travis's Offset. I think she's overrated. Who's overrated? Cardi B? Nikki Cross? Or Bliss? Not going to get the COVID vaccination. That's Hunt. Glenn, is there a reason you don't want it? It's kind of a big deal in America right now. They want everybody to kind of get it so they can do the herd immunity so the virus can just misappear. Twilight Sparkle says, I was expecting a RKO and on Bliss again. during last night, but he was hurt. Yes, he was. He was hurt in the back. Twilight Sprinkles, the Women's Royal Rumble match came before the Men's Royal Rumble match. That is true, by the way. Cardi B is because she's full of herself. Ah, yeah, she's different. I mean, but where she came from, come on, man. If you were a stripper at a club and all of a sudden you got famous, like, it's kind of a big deal, right? Like, she doesn't even drive and she has like 4 cars or something. She has a car collection and she doesn't even have a driver's license. All right, Vindicator's in there. Thanks, Vindicator, for being in here. Other than Priest, tonight has been a snooze fest and will be until it mercifully goes off the air. So I will see you on Wednesday, Travis. Tell Lady D I said hi and to stay angry with WWE. I will. I would assume she's going to be here at some point tonight. I expect Carly to come out with the bunny. And then Joven says, enlighten me, Samo. I always want to put a T on the end of your name because it's Thomas. Twilight Sprinkles. Wait, did he call me Sprinkles? He did call you Sprinkles, by the way. This is for the Raw Tag Team Championships, and you're right, it is. Lucha House Party. They were just in the, no, they're still in there. Aren't they still in the NXT Dusty Rhodes tournament? Aren't they still involved in that? So is basically what this boils down to is the Hurt Business is a better team. Like, we all know that. What it all boils down to is whether Alexander and Benjamin can get along. Right? That's fair to say. Let's go Lucha House Party. All right. David said hi. Hey, David Robert Wood. Hi. Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining us. All right, Benjamin starting out with Dorado. Dorado into the ropes. Benjamin's just too much. That's a lot of dude right there. Oh, don't drop my pen. Dorado's like tying himself in the ropes like Riddle did earlier. Like, leave me alone. My back. All right, picks him up. Around. Is he going to roll up Benjamin? Benjamin's too much. Oh! Dorado's a little bit quicker than most. There comes Grand Metalik. Metalik on Dorado's shoulders. Whoa! Hurricane Rana! No, Sheldon Benjamin's too strong. Picks him up. Power bump. No! He got him anyways. Hurricane Rana. I don't want to call it the Frankensteiner, even though I do want to call it the Frankensteiner, but that would be disrespectful to the Luchas. It is a Hurricane Rana. Shelton Benjamin, like a Samoan drop right there. Here comes Alexander. Alexander's in. Grand Metalik goes down. 1. Just a quick 1 count. That's what we want to see, MVP. Fine-tuned machines. Quick tags, cut that ring in half. Retain your titles, Hurt Business. You're basically the only team that can hurt yourselves. Dorado coming in. Dorado throws Alexander into the corner. And then Metalik hits him. And then there's a big spinning kick. We got a spinning heel kick. All right, a little bit of a... Benjamin's just too much. That's a big dude right there. Drop kicked. Both Hurt Business. Both of the Hurt Business are on the outside. Metalik, Dorado Take him out again. I guess they're just not going to let him in the ring. All right. Where are we at? Not getting COVID. It's for the rag team. Okay, then we got David said hi, and then we got Lucha House Party. Might pull this, pull a Leon Ruff. That's true, they could. Now, like I said, they were in the Dusty Rhodes tag team tournament. So if they won the titles, would they still want to be in that tournament? I mean, do they want a trophy over those titles? Let's go Lucha House Party. And then Brandon says yes. I just don't like her attitude is all, says Thomas. Or Semo. What about her music? Anybody like Cardi B's music? It's okay. It's not my thing, says Thomas down there. I had to look down to see. And then, yes, they were in NXT Tag Team Mate. And then Mel says hello. Hey, Mel. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'm new at reading these, so the names are all new to me, even though I hear them all the time. So I have to say them a couple times, and I'm like, wait a second. I think I've heard that name before. Anyway, Shelton Benjamin is so underrated. That is a fact. And then I personally like her music. So Joven. Is it Javen? Am I saying it wrong? Joven. Joven. Personally like her music. Jacob, I am ready for Carlito. Yes. And at some point, Carlito is going to show up. Travis, do you think that Carmela Sommelier should get a contract as an escort, like what he's doing, or an actual wrestling contract? Because it looks like he can move a little bit. So maybe see him in 205 for a while, then move over onto NXT or right around that, or start on NXT. Because it looks like he's got some moves, although we've only seen him wrestle women. And that's obviously not his fault. But yeah, absolutely. He looks like he can get it done. Very athletic. It's fun to watch. I don't know if he's ever wrestled before, or if he's just kind of a gymnast type. But that would be very entertaining. I am going to let you go see you on... Oh, Jacob's leaving. He's going to go, and he will see us on Wednesday. We will be here. And hopefully there'll be two of us. Because my reading part of my brain is going nuts. Like, this is the most I've read besides books ever. It's fantastic. It's keeping me sharp. I should probably just do this more often. And plus, we're doing it on Monday Night Raw, guys. That's a big deal. If this was like a pay-per-view or something, this would be a little bit easier to do. But with the commercials and the talking segments, and I mean, honestly, I think we're in the fourth match of the night right now. And we're right in the middle of it, too, and they cut away. We're with Hurt Business and the Lucha House Party, Dorado and Grand Metalik. I think it took me about 4 years to learn their names. All right, Dorado's in there. Alexander takes him right down. All right, 1, 2. Dorado kicks out. MVP. Alexander has a little cross, like a lazy eye or whatever on his left side. I didn't notice that. All right. Dorado still down. Alexander in the corner. There's the tag. That's what we want to see, that cohesive unit. Because if they can work together, if they can keep this team together, I think they're the only team that can hurt themselves, right? There's not a lot of tag teams right now in WWE. And so to see a tag team is rare in itself. It's almost like seeing a unicorn or a white rhino. 1, 2, and... There's a black rhino. One of those rhinos. All right, Sheldon Benjamin. Working on the neck. Got him in a neck lock. Holy crap, I'll get my words right. Dorado throwing right hands. Broke it. Now he just needs to get to the Grand Metalik. He goes up under. Why didn't he just tag right there? Little stunner. Wrap around. Rolls up Sheldon. 1. Just a 1 count. Oh, Sheldon can't get up. There he goes. Like an FU. Oh, no. Drops him right down on his knee. It's kind of like a backbreaker, but more in the gut. Like an upside-down backbreaker. I don't know what you'd call that. Go back to the ribs, MVP yells. Being on commentary, you can't coach his team. All right. Snapmare right there. 1, 2. Dorado kicks out. All right, Benjamin back in. Dorado's going to have to tag. He's getting worn out. Shelton Benjamin, big right hand. They're just kicking him, hurting him right now. Dorado's going to have to do something. All right, referee gets in between them. Breaks it up. Dorado got his legs wrapped around his head. I just don't think he has the energy. Now he's getting kneed in the back while just dangling there. Like a worm on a hook. There's a DDT. Dorado's mask almost came off. He's adjusting his mask instead of worrying about getting to the corner and tagging Metalik. Get over there, boss. Alexander gets in there first. Oh, look at that. Dorado going to do a kick? No, Metalik spins over. Drop kick. There's the tag. He tagged him with his head. Woo! Grand Metalik's in. Cleaning house. Sheldon Benjamin's down to the floor. Alexander. Grand Metalik. Grand Metalik's too explosive. Alexander goes for the clothesline. Misses. Grand Metalik off the ropes. There's an arm drag. A modified arm drag. Not too many people can pull that one off. Grand Metalik into the corner. Woo! Hurricane Rana. Telling him to go up top. Dorado up top. Oh, going to the outside. Right down on Benjamin, but Benjamin caught him. Oh, and then Metalik spears Dorado in the back, which takes out Benjamin. Right now it's 2-on-1, guys. Alexander has nobody to tag. Oh, Alexander's got him. Got Metalik. Brings him down. Oh, Metalik rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh, we almost had new tag team champions. So close. Tag, tag. Tag him. No, Dorado didn't tag in. All right, we got a swing blade. All right, here comes Dorado. Dorado going up top. 5-star frog splash. Metalik coming in. Woo! Shanton. 1, 2, and Benjamin saves him. Shit. So close. They had him right there, too. Benjamin just got booted in the face by Dorado. Oh, he just kneed Dorado right out of the ring. Now it's 2-on-1 the other way. Grand Metalik going to get pinned any second. There's a big knee by Alexander. Alexander, he's done playing games. Oh, Benjamin tags himself in. Oh, shit, Alexander's pissed. 1, 2, and 3. Son of a bitch. Shelton Benjamin steals that pin. Alexander is upset. He's beside himself. All right, still champions. The Hurt Business. All right, where were we? Holy crap. Where am I at, Travis, I think? Carmella, and then I'm going to let you go. See you on Wednesday. As a wrestler, he could be in NXT. Yes, I definitely believe that. Actually, I am not leaving. Okay, Jacob, good to see that you're staying here. And then Jevin says, also, it's pronounced Javen. So Javen. Okay, Javen. I was wondering, because there's no O, so it made sense. I just wanted to make sure. And then Jacob, I like hanging out with you, Travis. Well, I appreciate you, Jacob, a whole bunch. I'm glad that I'm actually reading the comments. I usually don't, so it's definitely going to keep me busy tonight. What's the best WWE game? Javen, I played it back in the day. Like, I know there's a whole bunch of new ones, but back in the day, it was Raw versus SmackDown. I think it was like 2001, 2002 on the first or second PlayStation. We used to play that for hours, and you could set up like traps for people, and you could jump people, and you would attack people, and you'd get so many points, and then they would set up the matches for the next show, and they had all the pay-per-views. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about, but that was the funnest one that I had ever played. And it was probably right around, I was in college still, so I think it was right around 21, or 2001, so not 21. Travis, are you a Power Rangers fan? If so, what's your favorite? So, I've only seen the movie, and I'm pretty sure it had that, the guy from Bad Grandpa or whatever in it. I can't even think of his name right offhand, but anyways, so no, I am not a Power Ranger fan, but not because I don't like him, but because I don't know anything about him, really. I guess I wasn't raised that way, like with those toys. All right, but right now we got Charlotte and Asuka in the back. Lacey's trying to elevate her career hanging out with Charlotte's dad, it sounds like. Is Lacey going to show up again tonight, guys? Hey, that's what I said last night. Charlotte's flair got in the way. Drama got in the way. We would have won if it wasn't for the distraction. Oh, Asuka's super upset. She's going to make me cry. She's like, hey, we would have won. Not going to happen again. Okay. Here comes the queen. All right, this is that triple threat tag team match we were all talking about earlier. All right, Charlotte Flair. Naomi, Lana, Mandy, and Dana, Asuka, and Charlotte. So they're bringing Charlotte out now. And the whole time we're at commercial, they're probably going to have her out there. Then they'll bring Asuka out in the second. Or will they skip all their entrances and they'll all be wrestling by the time we get back? Travis for Power Ranger fans. Okay. Javen, like video games or what? That's from Jacob. And then Javen says, Jacob, video game. And then he said, and then Maya said, I'm up next. That's Mina McIntyre. And then Jacob says, Javen, I have WWE 2K20. That's a pretty good game. I think I have that one up there also. And then Javen says, me too. And then Jacob says, I will be right back. Travis, I am not leaving until the show is over. Well, I will be talking to you as I read this stuff. Javen says, Cedric Alexander needs a singles title. What title would you like to see him have? Right now, all the titles are kind of taken up. But I do like to ask those questions when people say that. So, Javid says, not counting the Cruiserweight title or the 24/7, right? You don't want to see the 24/7. And then Botch. So we got Botchamania. And then Cedric needs to turn on the Hurt Business. He is becoming an afterthought. So, and it makes sense. But right now, they're a tag team champion. Why would you want them to turn right now? I could see if they're going to lose it or something. But yeah, they are definitely in trouble with the 4-man group. And I don't think Vince likes the 4-man groups anyways. But MVP is being used more as a manager right now anyway. So it kind of is a 3-man group with a manager. But MVP does wrestle still here and there. 7. He needed to. Is a 7 indeed. He needs to. Okay. SmackDown versus Raw 2007 is my favorite WWE game of all time. I bet you that was a fantastic game. I like those older games. They're a little bit easier to work. Like the newer games, I feel like I'm just getting like, there's too many buttons or something. I get a little, I don't want to say confused or whatever because I don't want to sound old, but like it's fun, but you have to like pay attention. Do you remember the old days? You just push one button over and over and over and somehow you pulled it out and won. All right, SmackDown. Okay, look at me dancing with the Nature Boy. Woo! You're gonna be dancing with the Nature Boy, Mrs. Evans. And then he really does. And Luke, the original Pink Ranger, is the best and also the hottest. The Pink Ranger's name was Kimberly, played by the smoking hot Canadian Amy Jo Johnson. I have no idea who those people are. I'd have to check it out, but it sounds worth checking out. I didn't know there was women Power Rangers, so. Then Thomas said JDF himself as Tommy the Green Ranger and David Yost as Billy the Blue Ranger met them both years ago. That's pretty cool. That's cool that you get out and meet those people because you say that quite a bit that you're getting out there. You know, when they're in Britain, that's pretty cool. Javen said, it's funny how Charlotte is always hitting the camera with her robe. Maybe they do it on purpose. She's like, they're too close to me. I don't like it. Yep, Charlotte's music's still going. I was wondering if they were going to introduce all the women while the commercial was going on or wait. And it looks like they're going to wait. All right, where are we at? Oh, let's shot with the robe. Then Ryota says Naomi and Lana will win the title shot. So this is for a title shot? We were looking at that earlier. All right, well, I'm going to listen in, and then I will get back to you, Brandon, next. All right, Asuka coming down to the ring. So are they going to add another commercial midway through this match since they just put one right before the match started? Not a huge fan of all the commercial breaks. Here comes Asuka. No one's ready for Asuka. Now, does Charlotte turn on her tonight? Because it just seems weird if she's going to be with Lacey and Asuka. Like, if there's beef with two players. Because it doesn't look like the stuff with Lacey's over yet for Asuka or for Charlotte. I think Asuka should be in the crosshairs of Bianca. All right, here comes Mandy. Probably not as cool as when Dalethea does it. Mandy and Dana. The bombshells. Mandy and Dana looking fantastic in their blue. And here comes Lana. I'm sure she'll look fantastic also. Oh, yeah, she's with Naomi. And she's going to look fantastic on top of that. Lana's outfit, she definitely classed it up from her last stuff that she used to wear. Feel the glow. It's so great to see Naomi back. Naomi lasted 47 minutes, they're saying. Lana's still sliding. Naomi's stuck. Lana slid all the way down. Naomi and Lana. Look at that, Naomi. You can depend on me. All right, all 6 women are in the ring. Naomi's starting it out with Charlotte. All right, they're locked up. Here we go. Bell rang. Charlotte, Naomi. Oh, Charlotte. I don't want to call that a botch, but just awkward movements by Charlotte. Into the ropes. Naomi does her splits. Hurricane Rana. Or Frankensteiner. Double drop kick. They dropped each other's feet. They both kip up. Woo! Naomi keeping up with the queen, and then in the back, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. They don't have their belts with them, but they are watching the Tron, so they definitely want to see who's going to win this. So how did that just happen? Basically, they just changed. So if you tag the other person, you can't fight your own person, and so somebody else from the other team has to come in? That's just confusing. I mean, I get that you can't fight your own partner, but I don't even know if that's ever been a thing before, and all of a sudden they did it 2 times in a row? Just tag the other person. Don't confuse the fans at home. We're very simple. All right, Mandy getting beat up by Asuka. Oh, Mandy ducks it. Big clothesline to Asuka. And then a big forearm right into Naomi's chest. Argus, get out of there. Throws Asuka into the ropes. Picked her up, drops her down. There's some teamwork by the Bombshells. All right, commercial time. All right, Brandon says, Luke Riley, she looks stunning in pink. My favorite actor and Ranger is my dude Walter Emerald Jones. Black Ranger. All right, then Jovan Harris says, is a savage. Oh, that's why. Okay, now it makes sense why it says is savage all the time. Okay. Javen says, sorry, I just picked it up now. WWE 2K20 is so glitchy. So is it still glitchy? I haven't opened it yet. I bought it and people said, well, yeah, they'll do updates and it wouldn't be so glitchy, so I never even opened it. And then I would love to see Cedric as Intercontinental Champion. So you want to see him go over to SmackDown maybe? Over there with Apollo and those boys. Apollo and Big E, Sami Zayn. Get in that mix. Then Brandon says, or the United States title, which is Bobby Lashley's title. And then when Bobby Lashley drops the title, Javen says, then he says, the match tonight slap. This match might slap. This match might slap. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Anyways, Trav, this was Amy Jo Johnson as Kimberly back on the show. And, okay, can I click on those? I can. So I'm leaving our chat, so hopefully I'm still able to read that stuff. Okay, yeah, she's a cutie. Okay, where was that? Okay. And then Javid said, Emma still be on the stream, but when the show comes, I'm going to go idle. Okay. And then Luke Riley said, and this is her now 20 years later. So I'll go check that one out real quick. I think she looks better now. That's pretty impressive for being 40 or whatever she is. And then Javid says she looks good. And then Colby, 985, thanks for joining us, Colby. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribing. It's good to see you in here. And then Chris says Dana looks so hot, right? Both of her and Mandy. Nah, Mandy is way hotter. I think both of them are fantastic, especially below the shoulders. And then Chris says, I mean, Mandy's outfit is cool. It reminds me of Robert Roode, but I like Dana. Heart, the whole heart thing. And then Javid says, it's still glitchy. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't even opened it. I buy video games and don't even open them. I got the latest MLB game, and I haven't even opened it for the PS4. I was like, I should buy that PS5. And then I realized that I play video games maybe 7 times a year, and I don't know if it's worth that upgrade if I'm not going to be using it. Although my daughter did turn 15 today, and I thought about buying it for her because then I could just play it. Sad news, Jey Uso is out of action. Is that why we didn't see him last night in the Rumble? And why is Naomi not with her husband? That's the other weird part that I wasn't aware of. Like, they put all these couples together, but they got Naomi on Raw, and he's over on SmackDown. A lot of glitches have been fixed, Trav, so Argus, get out of there. 2K20 is fine. You just need to keep up the updates, which there are barely any. Okay, and then Javid says, Brendan, that's good news for KO. Right? Keep it fair over there if they're going to keep that storyline going. Anyways, I'm going to go back to the match and then I'll read. So it looks like Mandy Rose got Charlotte in the corner and she's pounding on her. Mandy's making sure her boobs are still in her shirt. Charlotte's in the corner. We got great tag team work happening right here in the corner with Mandy and Dana. Dana just came in. Kind of taking their time. Why? What? Oh, little cartwheel slam. 1, 2. Charlotte's just too strong. Just powers out of that pin. All right, Dana Brooke got Charlotte. Throws her into the corner. She's in a bad spot. But which is a fantastic... What the hell? They're trying to... Dana, like, seriously. Learn how to chop. Seriously. She's standing in front of her and trying to chop her. It's just not working. You have to stand off to the side a little bit, sweetheart. Dana's like, I want to touch your boobies. That's what I kind of look like. All right, both of the blonde bombshells taking Charlotte up. Over. Charlotte lands on her feet. Tags in Asuka. Double clothesline. Asuka's a legal man. She takes out Mandy. Shaking her ass in the corner. She almost got tagged out. Mandy, belly to back. Mandy's in trouble. Asuka ass. No, she slide kicks. 1, 2, 3. No. Mandy just barely kicked out. Asuka pulling to Dikembe Mutombo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mandy up top. Or not Mandy, sorry. Asuka up top. Drop kicks Mandy over into the corner. Lana tags herself in. It's Lana Charlotte. Naomi drops down to a knee. Now, is Naomi going to get in? That was a tag. Wouldn't that have been a tag? Charlotte went over and hit Mandy. Is that not a tag anymore? 1, 2. Oh, Charlotte just grabbed Lana by their boob and pushed her back down. She's like, you keep laying down, woman. Lana trying to get over to the corner to tag Naomi, and she needs it bad. Charlotte's going to outclass Lana every day of the week. Not look-wise, but definitely wrestling-wise. Charlotte points over at Naomi. Charlotte picks her up. Power bombs. Lana. No. What's she got? Oh, Lana fighting her way out of it. Hurricane Rana. Charlotte's in the corner. Lana with the hot tag. Here comes Naomi. Naomi with the clothesline. And another one. That was the shoulder block, but whatever. Oh, damn. Head to the mouth. I don't know what you call that. Forearms. Charlotte's reeling. Naomi throwing Charlotte into the corner. Or not in the corner, under the rope, sorry. Naomi up top. Big kick. Charlotte drops down. Here we go. 1, 2, and Charlotte just kicks out. Naomi tags in Lana. Lana into the ropes. Right down on Charlotte's back. Rope driven right into her neck. A big right hand by Lana. Oh, she ran right into the boot of Charlotte. Oh, here comes the figure 8. No, Lana gets out of it. Mandy with the big knee. That's her finisher. It's Naomi. Oh, this is where we're going to see everybody do one move at a time. Okay, we get this. They do this all the time. All right, now Asuka. Now Asuka gets taken out by... Oh, no. Natural selection. Oh, look who's showing up. Daddy and stepmom. Ric Flair. We knew this was going to happen. There's Lacey. She's wearing an old dancing robe or gown. Charlotte just tagged Asuka and she's leaving. Charlotte's leaving. She's like, fuck this. She's walking up to get Lacey. Asuka's back's turned. She just got rear viewed. Naomi 1, 2, and 3. Naomi just pinned Asuka. Lana is on a winning streak. Charlotte just left Asuka high and dry. Asuka's got to be pissed. Asuka's going to be the one that turns on Charlotte, probably, maybe. Is it possible? There's Drew. All right, we're going to hear from Drew McIntyre after we are done with commercial break. Okay, where are we at? Oh, Lord. Mandy's way hotter. I mean, Mandy's outfit is cool, but I like Dana. Okay, I read that to you. This is glitchy. That's good news for KO. I did read that. Wait, did you say below the shoulder? I did say below the shoulder, like so from here down. All right, Naomi needs green hair in her hair. Oh, green hair in her hair. So like the mist, I get it. Or are you talking about she just needs some green hair in her hair? WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2007 is a great game. The greatest game of all time. Luke Riley, breaking news from the Associated Press. WWC superstar Paige has been attacked in her home while streaming. She was co-streaming with Tia Trinidad? The WWE female who was fired for streaming. Huh, wow. What? And then, you serious? Look, the attack was caught on stream video. Tia called the police immediately, and the stream has been deleted. Police found Paige hiding in a neighbor's house. The two attackers are still in Paige's... What? Like they're having a shootout or something? That's just creepy. Well, that's effed up. According to the police, they attacked her when they saw Biden and the ACE and AOC postering her yard. They ripped them out and yelled at them. They then broke and assaulted her. No word on her condition yet. They have found the guy. Have they found the guys yet? Travis, have you heard anything from Joe? I haven't looked on my Instagram, so no. Paige's boyfriend was not home at the time. This is the fourth time in less than a year a WWE female has been attacked or personal beliefs. Wow. The two attackers have been arrested. There you go. Thank goodness. This just broke 9 minutes or so ago on the AP wire, which means normal news won't have it for an hour or so. That's pretty creepy. Hey, look, there's me. Yes, it is. Evans is out there. Why, Rick? Seriously. And it's because they got to get Lacey some time with Charlotte at some point, Rhoda. I told you the result. All right, we are back, so I will get to the last two comments there in a few minutes. All right, we're going to listen into Drew McIntyre. It's not like he hasn't been bro-kicked by Sheamus before. If you're friends, you bro-kick each other every once in a while. Like, go get me a beer. Like, no, you're like, just get up and just bro-kick him. Oh, he's pretty upset. Sheamus and I have fought more times than I can count. This time it was different. He doesn't know what to say. He's very upset, visibly shaken, almost in tears. You're willing to throw away our 20-year friendship, the ups and the downs. Spending Christmas dinner in a diner because we had nobody else over this. So be it. There it is. You want a match? You got it. So there it is. Sheamus, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is visibly shaken. Samoa Joe has a ginormous head, people. Look at these three guys' heads. It's almost... Joe's head might be the same size as both of their heads put together. Anyways, Carlito is back. You know who I am? I'm Carlito. I'm cool. Carlito is taking charge. There's Carlito. He just threw an apple at Shinsuke Nakamura. He did not bite into it and spit in his face. Here comes Elias. It's going to be Elias versus Carlito and Carlito's return. Okay. Or is it going to be Riker? Riker's got his shirt off. Oh, it's a tag team match. All right, we're entering in that final hour. Thanks for everybody that's still hanging out here. I definitely appreciate it. Learning a lot tonight. Definitely doing Raw by myself. It's fantastic. Getting to comments, you're just going to have to wait, obviously, because I'll read those during commercials and try to do as much match stuff as I can and talk as much wrestling as I can during this part. I talk a little fast. I probably should slow it down a little bit, and then I could drag it out over a longer period of time. Not the matches, but the comments, instead of just reading them as fast as I can, because then I'm like, well, I'm done. Why's my watch going off? It just said I got to my 7,000 step goal for the day. I haven't walked in 2.5 hours. I guess I'm getting steps just standing here. I don't know how. Gotta love the Fitbit. All right, here he comes. Carlito. 240-pound Carlito. Carlito got in shape. Vince seen him and said yes. His dad's in the Hall of Fame. All right, here we go. Who's starting it out? Riker? Carlito? No, Elias and Carlito. Carlito. Getting muscled around already, and he's the bigger man. Elias, look how physical Elias is being. All right, got him in an armbar. Twists him around, throws him into the ropes. Comes off the ropes. Carlito catches him with that elbow. Then he puts him in an armbar. Look at this good old-fashioned 90s wrestling here. Elias goes with that right hand, misses. Carlito rolls around, gets him from behind. A little snapmare. Haven't seen one of those all night. Carlito still working that arm. Oh, trying to pull it right out of that AC joint. Here comes Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy and Elias do have a history, so this match makes sort of sense. Carlito and Jeff don't make a lot of sense, but I would have liked to see Carlito make a little bit of a singles run right out of the gate. But maybe he's going to be there just to be a filler guy, kind of like what's his name that's with The Miz? John Morrison. All right, Jeff Hardy got a 1 count on Riker. Old Jackson. That's a pretty cool tattoo on his back, though, everybody. If you haven't seen that, it's like a smiling skull or something on his back. It's pretty cool. A little demonic, maybe, but still pretty cool. All right, Jeff Hardy working on Elias. Elias is going to lose that left arm if they keep yanking on it the whole time. Oh, look at that. Jeff Hardy lost his towel. Jackson Riker took Jeff Hardy's towel and ripped it off. Distracted Jeff Hardy just enough, and Elias jumped on it like a dog on a bone. All right, there's the tag. Jackson Riker hitting Jeff Hardy in the back. Riker got a 2 count there. Vertical suplex. Jeff Hardy's down 1, 2, and Riker going over to tag Hardy. Elias. Elias is now in. Stopping Jeff from tagging in big Carlito. Carlito, 240 pounds, guys. That's legit. That's a big dude. Who wants to walk with Elias? Elias ripping back on Jeff's neck. Elias stopping Jeff from getting a hot tag. They're definitely cutting this ring in half. Riker and Elias definitely the better tag team here. Hey. Hey. Can you hear me? Will you put water in their bowl? I think he's been trying to drink out of the toilet. I've yelled at him. Oh, it's outside. All right, Elias picks him up. Chokeslam. Jeff Hardy's in trouble. 1, 2. Elias picks up Jeff again. Now, this all started from when he pulled that towel. When Riker pulled the towel out of Jeff's arms. Jeff hasn't been the same without his towel. It's like kryptonite. Drops it down. Oh! Jackson, or it's not Jackson. Yeah, Jackson missed with that headbutt. Jeff Hardy gonna make it? He'll get him with a kick here. Yes, mule kick. That's enough. Here comes Carlito. Big clothesline. Another one. Man. All right, Jackson into the corner. Carlito's face first, right into the canvas. Jackson, oh! Carlito getting pinned on his debut. Oh, so close.
All right. Oh, there we go. We got some alive.
She's alive.
Hey, all people out there. What's going on? We got Javen out there and Jacob.
Oh, it's the TV.
It's the TV. And Luke's out there. Yeah, it's me.
If you get to it, I'll show you where I left off because I actually have been reading the comments all night.
Have you?
Every single one of them. Shanton, 1, 2, and 3. Jeff Hardy, Carlito.
It's me.
With the win.
Got Jacob out there. Yeah, I'm a stranger.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Vin said that he is not watching the rest of the night and to stay mad at WWE.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm there. Yeah.
Holy crap, yours was tiny.
Sorry.
Kenja, alright, old thing.
Yeah, stranger danger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fat Laces out there. Hey, Fat Laces.
We're really close here. Why, Rick? I read that
Tyler.
one. I told you.
Hey, Tyler.
So
we got Smo. Hi, Smo.
Pretty sure
Ryoto.
it's right here. So, right there.
Ryoto's like, I told you the result. Why, Rick? Javen was like, Charlotte turns on Asuka. It makes more sense. Did that happen? This is Pro Wrestling was in our chat, like WWE WrestleMania 37 preview on the channel. Javen's like, he meant posters in her yard. Ryoto's like, what happened to Paige? Javen's like, Rick is such an ass. Looks like Tia Trinidad is the real name of Zelina Vega Trap.
Zelina Vega, okay, that makes sense.
Javen says, oh yeah, I forgot about Zelina. Wasn't she also fired for streaming? Jacob's like, it's time for my friend Carlito. Javen's like, I felt Drew's pain in the interview. Sonic's like, except Travis just got home. Jacob's like, Jeff is wearing paint. Fat Lisa's welcome back Carlito. Javen says, can we get Jeff Hardy's old theme song?
I was literally just talking about how fast I was reading the chat and how it was really hard to communicate it with everybody because I was trying to do it just in the commercial breaks. And you get on and you're reading it like 6 times faster than I was.
Luna's like, I hope 2K22 hopefully will have Carlito as a pre-order bonus or something. Javen says, yeah. Jacob says, so did Carlito actually sign a contract? Javen says, yes. Ryoto says, Carlito will become a producer or agent of matches. Javen says, so why is he wrestling? Javen's like, is he reading comments? Javen's like, hey girl. Jacob's like, Travis, you have a stranger next to you. Looks like Dalethea. Javen's like, Jacob. Smells like, hi. Jacob's like, just kidding. I know Dalethea. Brandon Johnson's in the chat. Hey, Brandon Johnson. Thumbs up to you also. He says, hi, Dalethea. Hello. I'm all caught up, hon. I have no idea what happened today, but I'm here now.
And now you have nothing to talk about the rest of the commercial.
Ryoto says there's no news on the page thing anywhere. So you're saying that it's not real, it's just fake. It's really loud.
Mine isn't.
Really?
Yeah, when you plugged yours in, it was like... Whoop.
Do you want me to turn you up?
Yeah, if it's... Yeah, maybe we had different ones than from last night. Because I had mine all the way up last night.
Is this all the way up for you?
Uh-huh, it feels good. Or sounds good.
So good.
I can hear the bees, not the birds.
Looks like I'll delete. There should be a court stenographer. I can read really fast. That's my only talent. That's it. That's all I got.
When Vin was starting to type, I was getting a little bit of anxiety because I was like, he's gonna use some word that I'm not gonna be able to fucking pronounce.
So did Vindicator leave us? Is he gone?
Yeah, he left like about 30 minutes ago or so.
Oh, bummer. I missed him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad
He was
now.
pretty upset, but he did say to make sure that you stay mad at WWE.
WWE's stupid. Rachel's like, Carlito is on the roids.
He's on something, right? 240 pounds.
Looks like because it broke on the AP wire, which always breaks news first because they pull the news from police wires. What is that? What's going on with Paige and
Paige was streaming and got attacked by a couple guys.
Again?
I didn't know what happened before. Like,
I
physically attacked it in her house.
I thought something like that happened before. Luke, didn't something like that happen just a few months ago with her too? Is that the same thing or is it different? Javen's like, Dalethea, do you want to know who Joe predicted for the Women's Royal Rumble match? I know who Joe predicted. Joe predicted Bianca Belair.
Well, that's what I had told him earlier. And he's like, no, on his stream, he predicted. Go ahead, tell her.
Who did he predict? See, Luke said, yes, it's happened before. Damn, I've got a good fucking memory. Yeah, I figured it happened before. I didn't think it would be the same. So it's different. That's what I was asking.
What I had heard the news before was the guy was just across the street or something. And, like, the cops ended up having to come. But I didn't think he came in the house.
Oh, Jacob is like, Priest is on the roids. I don't think Priest is on the roids.
Priest is pretty thin.
Javen's like, nah.
He beat The Miz earlier tonight, Damian Priest.
Ryoto's like, he's still wrestling in Puerto Rico. Damian Priest does?
No.
Javen says he predicted
Carlito?
Tamina. What?
Tamina.
He predicted Tamina, so he went back on his word of our predictions on Saturday. I stick with what I say, people. I do not backtrack on my guesses. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
I picked Brock Lesnar, so I was way off.
I picked Braun Strowman, and I was way off, too. It was that fuckface.
We got Edge and...
Oh, God, we're going to see this again? Oh, my God. I'm so excited. We're going to see another match between Edge and Randy Orton. Oh, my God, are they going to beat this dead fucking horse? They're beating the shit out of it. This is exciting. Sorry, anyways. You were going to say something?
I don't know.
Jacob's like, Dalethea, apparently Edge is wrestling. Yeah, I see. I see that the old man's wrestling tonight. What a disappointment for WWE. Using has-beens and old people to win their shit. Bummer for them. Makes me hate him even more. Looks like she was streaming as a co-stream with Selena Vega when Paige heard a commotion. She saw two people mad because she had Biden and AOC signs in her yard. They ripped them out, so they rushed her house. Oh. Well, maybe she shouldn't aggravate people. It's kind of offensive.
What's an AOC?
It's that stupid bitch in New York that's really dumb. She's the one that told Amazon not to come there, so she basically fucked everybody out of like 12, like thousands upon.
So her initials are AOC?
Uh-huh.
Huh. I have no idea. I've never even
like
heard of her.
20,000 jobs or some shit she fucked them out of doing what she did. I'm surprised they even want her still there. They're fucking dumb in New York, though. What do you expect?
Oh my gosh.
Luna's like, girl, you're back. Which girl? Me? Are you talking about me?
You're the only girl in here.
Well, there could have been somebody else in the chat Luna was talking about. I don't know. Janelle Jackson's in the chat, though.
Hey, Janelle.
Janelle saying, my
Good to
favorite
see you in
part
here.
of the Women's Royal Rumble is singing Jillian and her singing You Know You Want Me.
Right?
You know
I loved it. Flexing her golden pipes. I was like, oh.
Jilly and Billy were working together.
Jilly and Billy.
They had broken and attacked her, and she managed to run to a neighbor's house while Zelina called the police. The two people were arrested. Paige and Zelina gave the police the stream footage, then deleted their backups of the stream. So people can hack into their systems and steal it for themselves.
Hack it.
Jacob's like, Javen, let's team up together and get the titles. Yeah, you guys team up and get those titles. Javen's like, Christian and Edge need to get back together. Yeah, in the old folks' home. Let's go to the fucking senior citizen, senior. Oh, Christian. I think
There's a lot of people in the chat right now that like Christian. I was talking to him about him earlier.
Oh, Edge, I think I broke my back. The other one's like, I broke my hip.
I'm torn today.
God bless you.
One hand, he's ecstatic.
God bless you. Was like, last night was insane. James,
it was.
It's technically not her fault.
He came back from his torn tricep to outlast 29 other superstars.
It's technically not her fault. Nope. If you put that kind of stuff out there, you're just asking for trouble. I'm sorry. You have to hold the responsibility to a certain degree. She made that choice. I don't really want to listen to this person. I don't like him. I think he's garbage. Tom Brown's
now he's talking back to Rand. Oh, Tom's in here. We haven't seen Tom tonight.
Says, hey, y'all. How you doing? Fantastic.
Said you had a knee injury.
Jaden's like, Christian returning was iconic.
Iconic. We got to see the iconics in there, too.
It was geriatric. Look that word up. Jacob's like, new future tag team chance, Jacob and Jalen. Yeah, you guys go for it. Get her done. Jalen's like, you're right, though. It's kind of her fault. I mean, I'm not saying that those people didn't do wrong. Of course they did wrong. They shouldn't be doing that kind of crap. Morons.
Vandalism.
What a bunch of dumbasses. Like, stupid on their part, but kind of like, well... Is it? Do you want it to be higher? Are you sure?
He's going to be main event in night 1 of WrestleMania.
My mic to be higher.
Who's saying that?
Luke. He's saying your mic is a little
It's because
low.
you're whispering.
I wasn't even whispering. I was talking
like, especially
low.
when you were reading, you were like... I was like, I wonder if they can hear her read.
Javen's like, have you heard from Joe, Travis?
I have not looked. I should look real quick.
Jacob's like, Javen, I think we'll scare them. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tom's asking, how are you doing? Everybody's doing fan-damn-tastic. See? Right?
He sent me a message. He said, I am good. So he is healthy. Everything is good on his side. He said he just had a personal issue that had to be dealt with urgently.
There you go. That's what my problem was. I had a personal issue that had to be dealt with urgently. Looks like, yes, blow my eardrums out, BB. Well, what do you want? Either you want me to act normal or you want me to not. Do you want my mic up higher?
Up next, look at that. Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross.
Your eardrums
I probably said her name too long, so now my devices in my house are going to go crazy.
Bliss and Cross. It's not the applesauce. Yeah, it is. It's some Nikki Cross. I don't mind seeing her back. I'm glad to see Nikki Cross back.
Bliss Cross applesauce.
My whispering was hard to hear. Luke, you're just in a happy camper tonight. My God, do you want me to leave again? Javen's like, damn, Travis, don't roast her. Oh, don't you worry. I can totally take it.
Oh, about you whispering is all? I didn't say anything else, did I?
Chanel's like, some people said it was too early for Bianca Belair to win the Royal Rumble.
No.
Fuck no. She's been working hard at getting up there.
That was fantastic. That women's Rumble match was awesome. The only complaint I have is that they put dudes in it. It still irritates me. The R-Truth, the whole 24/7 thing, that should have never happened. If they wanted Fox to win it, she could have won it in the back.
True. Yeah, that's true.
That was the only flaw in that Rumble match.
Yeah.
I liked that match. That was a really good match.
Which Bliss is coming out? Playground Bliss.
She's having fun.
She's the weird one. Her weird little outfits. Her creepy playground.
All right.
Creepy playground stuff, you know? All that fun stuff. Looks like normal means loud, LOL, and I want normal. Oh, my bad. You want me to yell. I see. You want me to use my inside voice. But not the outside voice.
Not your work inside voice.
Outside voice is not good. Not my work inside voice. My work inside voice is this.
Not that one.
That's my work inside voice. Normal Dalethea. This is normal Dalethea. Talkity tack. Jacob's like, Java, what will our tag team be called, right? Java's like, Bianca deserved it. No questions asked.
It was great. It was fantastic. If Rhea Ripley would have won, I would have been okay with it too. So
yeah,
I was happy with the last two in there.
Luke, if you leave, I leave. Oh, was that the ultimatum tonight? Yeah, Brian C in the chat. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Luke's like, did you see that Pete Rosenberg guy also beat R-Truth for the 24/7 title?
I did.
Yeah, that was pretty weird too.
Doesn't he still have it?
Yeah, I don't think R-Truth got it back from him. I never saw him win it back on the Rumble, but, you know, he could have done that in a time when we didn't know, but, you know, they were so excited about showing us the geriatrics that, you know, that's the way it went. Janelle's like, when they come back for the Royal Rumble, like Kelly, Victoria, and Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson.
Right.
I don't know what that means. Is there a question in there? Sorry.
I think they're just surprises for the older people to watch.
Oh, yeah. Samo says, if Bliss has multiple personalities, will we see her NXT gimmick return? I don't know.
Right? Like the little cheerleader? No, I don't think so. I think the only reason she's doing this is because of the spell she's under by Bray.
Right.
And so I think it's just her nice side as Abigail, if that's who she's playing, and the mean side by Abigail.
Yeah.
And then she's also herself, which is when she cries and she's a victim. Not that she cries in a victim all the time. I'm saying that when you see her crying as a victim,
right,
that's the real her.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean by that.
Not that she's a crying victim all the time. Jacob's like, David, are we going to have WrestlingGab as our managers? Oh, their team should be named the Saviors. David's like, not going to lie, Rhea kind of also deserved it.
Yeah, it was. She's not on the main roster yet. And so, which is funny because Joe DeBest picked Bianca and I picked Rhea.
Uh-huh.
And those were the last two in there.
Yep.
So, pretty solid
pretty
picks.
Cool. Luke's like, yeah, he still has it. Yes, he still has it. Why, that bastard. James like, R-Truth won it back on the Michael K show. It's on the official WWE YouTube channel. Oh.
R-Truth, what has he got it 50 times now? Probably. They should at least save that number 50 if he hasn't already passed 50 for Mania. It'd be kind of fun. Won it for his 50th time.
Let's see.
Have him beat somebody that's like fantastic.
Smells like, well, Bray is like Foley. He has 4 faces.
Like Donald Trump or something. Have Trump at WrestleMania.
Watch the world burn.
No, I'd have R-Truth pin him. It would just be hilarious.
Felt like that aliens laugh. Ha 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 ha, Steph.
Lana and Naomi are a tag team, and they won tonight. They beat Charlotte and Asuka and Dana and Mandy.
What?
Uh-huh. It's because of Charlotte. Charlotte was wrestling. She was doing really good, and Asuka was her partner.
Yeah.
And Lacey showed up with Rick. Charlotte just walked away. She just left their match. She tagged Asuka and then left. And Asuka's like, where are you going? Like, what? Why are you leaving me? And she just kept going. And then Asuka was turned around, and then all of a sudden Naomi asked to face.
Huh. Javen's like, he holds more titles than anyone ever. Well, he only holds one title, but yeah. Jacob's like, Travis, you should challenge R-Truth for the
24/7 belt.
Should do it. Joel Jackson says, the only thing I didn't like that happened in the Women's Royal Rumble was there a 24/7 spot. You know, that was a Vince McMahon idea.
Yeah, it was horrible. You know, he wasn't there last night.
I don't think that was his idea. I think it was the dumb writer's idea, along with all the other garbage they pulled out of their geriatric sleeves.
Is this Nikki Cross's music? I don't remember this music. Is this her music? Is this new music? I know the people at home always know.
It's new. I don't think it's the same one.
Look how cute she is. She's like, look at me.
I'm adorable.
Referee's like, you have to get in the ring, sweetheart. Okay. She's being mean. What do you want from me? What is this? Good. This is you.
Well done. Congratulations.
You want to fight? Oh, they're locking up. Nikki Cross got her in a headlock.
He's like, LOL, Bliss looking so cute.
Right? There it is.
Ryota's like,
Snapmare.
Nikki, this isn't the Rumble for you to rush the ring. She's always done that. Jacob's like, Travis, you forgot to tell her Priest debuted. He did.
I did. I said he beat The Miz.
He told me that he beat The Miz.
I didn't tell her about the whole match or how he won. He just did win. Bad Bunny was out there with him.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, kicks out. There we go.
That's going to get old real fast.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, that crap.
I don't think he'll be there much more. He's just trying to sell some more CDs or uploads or whatever they do nowadays. They used to call it albums in the old days, but...
Yeah, I have no idea what they call it.
All right, Nikki Cross throws Bliss into the corner. Oh, big cross body. Get it? Cross body. Nikki Cross.
Haha, crossbody. Jacob said, did you tell her about Bro and Lashley?
I did not. I haven't talked to her about much of anything. Bliss is so happy.
Chris is like,
and Cross
appear and trick Cross again.
She just doesn't like that. You know, like Nikki Cross is so angry, so negative that every time she sees somebody smiling, she just wants to attack them.
Or is it just Bliss she wants to attack?
I just don't think she likes people smiling. I had a stepdad like that.
Don't smile.
He just didn't like people that were happy. 1, 2. And I always just thought, you know, it's misery loves company. And so Bliss must be pretty miserable. Or who'd I say? Cross must be pretty miserable. I'm pretty sure I said Bliss there, but it is Cross. Oh, big right hands. Bliss is like, I just want to smile, see, and cheer and be happy.
The childlike joy.
She's like, this isn't working.
Javen's like, Alexa is a perfect person for a horror movie.
She's doing a pretty good job, isn't she?
Chris is like, Nikki is just jelly because Fiend picked Bliss over her.
I think so. I think that's probably what it all boils down to.
She's just a jellyfish.
Oh, double drop kick. Or just a drop kick because she's in 2 feet, so it's not a double drop kick. But
she's like, I gotta pull up.
Get off the rope. She's like, okay. Bobby Lashley was wrestling Riddle earlier and had a Riddle on the outside of the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on the inside and he put him in the full Nelson. And he was trying to pull him back in the full Nelson. And Riddle wrapped his foot around the bottom rope so he couldn't pull him in. And then he got disqualified because he wouldn't break the full Nelson. So Riddle won, but via disqualification. And then
trickery.
And then Lashley beat the piss out of him on the outside of the ring and then threw him over the barricade. And then Riddle came back too. He's like, what happened? And he's like, oh, look, she's doing that double Dutch thing. Remember that, you know, where you put the squares on the concrete?
Uh-huh.
She was just doing that. I haven't played that game for years. 1, 2.
Who beat him up on the outside?
Lashley.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah. Put him in the full Nelson 2 more times after that. MVP was trying to break it up, and he kind of went after MVP even for trying to break it up.
Ooh.
Lashley was pissed. He walked off by himself, and MVP was like, hey, I like this.
Like,
So,
this is the kind of stuff we want to see. Anger!
Bobby Lashley go crazy. But he isn't going to get a title shot anytime soon.
Who?
Lashley.
Oh.
I want to see him get a big title.
Well, you can't if you have geriatric people doing it.
Oh!
Jacob's like, Fiend is dead. No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He got burned to death.
Jacob's like, do you think Bray Wyatt will be here?
I don't know. I think he's dead.
Javen's like, unless Bliss revives him. I have the perfect scenario for Fiend's return.
Ooh, is it mixing bone with a potion? Like Tom Riddle?
That sounds disgusting.
He needs a little bit of his dad's bone.
Oh, God.
Oh! She's back! She's like, how'd she change so fast? The goddess is in the ring.
But is she? Where'd the ref go? Oh,
Come
there
on.
he is.
Let's do this. Crisscross applesauce. Cross is a little freaked out here.
Chris O'Connor's like, I knew it.
It's me.
Ryota's like, is this taped again?
Oh! Cross just kicked her for no re. Then a big clothesline. Bliss is in trouble. She was just trying to give her a hug. What is going on? How does she change so fast?
Jacob's like, do you think she'll change again? She did. But just back to her.
I have a feeling she might change again.
Is she actually going to be able to morph into the evil one this time? She wasn't able to in the Rumble.
Right? Rhea Ripley had nothing to do with that.
Luna's like, huh? And Ryota's like, how is that even possible?
Up, back, down. Here it is. What is this? Oh, she did it. She waited like 3 minutes.
She what?
She like waited like 3 minutes. She's like, do. Cross is like, are you gonna do it? She's like, I gotcha. Bliss makes short work of Cross.
Like, can you hurry up? Jacob's like, Bliss's sister Abigail? I don't know.
I don't know what she is. I just say that here and there. See how she turned that around? That's a good idea. Put her arm under it like that. So she puts her own little twist on it.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Ryota's like, Travis, do you agree that this had to be taped before?
I mean, I wouldn't say that because it's magic.
It's magic. Hey, it's her favorite person.
Here comes Randy. But is he coming down because he has a match with Edge? Yes. That's why he's coming down. He better not touch her this time. Can you imagine if she put him and got him with the Sister Abigail? I don't even know if she can hold him up. His face healed from
Really
that
fast.
firebomb.
Jacob's like, I forgot to tell you, Kofi made an appearance. He made an appearance tonight too, huh?
Yeah, he did not wrestle, but he did get physical.
It's kind of like what that was Velveteen Dream's move. Oh, did Velveteen Dream?
Is that what it is? The Sister Abigail, but
Like
with the
twisted?
twist underneath?
Oh, good.
You got here right for the good
I
stuff.
caught right here for the most boringest, stupidest part of the whole show.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic. 20 minutes of Edge and Randy. I didn't see your message that you were on your way.
Esteban Lopera says, who
Hey,
won
Esteban.
the tag team champions?
The Hurt Business retained
Who did they go up against?
the Lucha House Party. That was a fantastic match.
Did Shelton and Cedric get along this time?
They did for most of the match all the way to the end, and then Alexander was like, I'm done with this messing around. He's talking to the Lucha, and he's like, I'm done. You know, I'm ready just to end it. And then Shelton Benjamin goes, tags himself in off his back. He's like, slap. And then gets in and then pins him. Alexander was furious after the match, but the whole match they got along until that.
Esteban says, who won the U.S. title?
That was almost a squash match. That was Bobby Lashley, but Riddle won because Bobby Lashley got disqualified because he had Riddle in the full Nelson, and Riddle was on the outside of the ring. Lashley was on the inside of the ring, and he had him in the full Nelson. He was trying to pull him in, but Riddle put his foot under the bottom rope, around the bottom rope, so he couldn't be pulled over the top. And then the referee kept telling Lashley to break the hold, break it. And then he counted to 5, and then they had to ring the bell. And so Lashley got disqualified, but Riddle didn't do much. And then after the match, Riddle got his ass handed to him, basically got knocked out from the full Nelson, then thrown over the barricade. And then Lashley actually went after MVP for a few minutes because MVP was trying to get him to stop beating up Riddle because Riddle was out.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. Riddle was out.
Completely
done. Just done.
He was a ragdoll again.
Right.
Week after week, we see that.
Chris was like, "Well, Randy and Bliss just kiss already," and
right.
Laughy face. Jacob's like, "Edge is my long lost dad, is he?" Guy Dustin's in the chat. Hey, Guy, how's it going? Says hi. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing
great. Did you hear a report from today that Edge versus Roman is the plan for Mania?
I have not heard that. That would be interesting to see.
Wouldn't it?
I mean, so Edge came out earlier tonight and basically told Drew McIntyre that they basically were being super nice to each other.
Ugh, barf.
And Edge got mad because he was being nice to him. And then Sheamus came down and was going to be mean to him. And then basically, I had the hardest time with McIntyre's name. Anyways, McIntyre told him either he has to pick or he's going to make him pick.
Mm-hmm.
And Edge says, "Oh, you'll know my pick, soon enough," or whatever. And then he left. And then freaking McIntyre was watching him walk off, and then he turned around and got freaking kicked right in the face, bro kicked by Sheamus. So McIntyre did an interview about an hour later and was like almost crying. "You're going to throw away our 20-year friendship?"
Oh, Jesus.
We had Christmas dinner together at a cafe because we had no one else.
Ah, jeez. Luna's like, okay, that scared me for a moment. It made my heart drop. I thought Randy was going for that RKO out of nowhere on Bliss again. Esteban Lopera says, I just subscribed. Sweet.
Well,
that
we
makes
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And Javen says, during one of Randy's matches, the lights will go out and
Bray.
The lights will go out. And the Fiend's burned body will be lying right there in the middle of the ring. The lights will go back out and the Fiend will be behind Randy. Oh.
That would be a pretty cool setup, actually. I kind of like that. Have him, but I would do it a little bit different. I'd have him lay in there, so the lights go out. His burned body's there. The lights go out again, and he's gone. And then it starts to haunt him. Like, he'll be in the locker room doing it, and then lights go out, and then they come back on, and then there's a burnt body. That'd be pretty creepy. And then the lights go out, and then they come back on, and he's gone.
Yeah, they need to do some more thematic stuff
just
like that.
Constantly, though. Like, for the next month or something, to build it up.
They're just like, Travis, do you watch baseball?
I do. I didn't watch too much this last year, but yes, I watch it.
And Roberto Lozano's in our chat tonight. He says, I like this Bliss in WWE. Nice.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
What happened tonight? Janelle says, my stepsister watched the Royal Rumble last night. She cried when Bianca Belair won the Women's Royal Rumble.
That's awesome.
She was shocked when Edge won the Men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, everybody was shocked when Edge won the Royal Rumble. Bianca, like, I figured it would be her towards the end. When I saw her come out number 3, though, I was worried.
Yeah.
I was like, crap. Well, maybe next year. But they had the same story as Edge. They just Randy and Edge started the whole Rumble, and then they ended the Rumble. They were the last 2 in. They were the first 2 in. They bookend it.
Jaden's like, Chris, what? Guy Dustin says,
Chris White?
Did you hear that John Cena is not coming to Mania this year?
I did see something about that. I did not watch it or read it. I just read the title, so I don't know what it means. He could be filming a movie, so. Look at this! 1, 2, Edge starting it out with a fury.
Janelle's like, you got no friends in the WWE. It's all about handling business.
It is.
Jacob's like, I watch baseball. Sweet.
1, 2. Baseball's a fun one.
We're watching the geriatric match right now. Old geriatric out there.
Took some Geritol before the match.
He's like,
I don't actually know what Geritol is. I've just heard it in a song. The song's called I'm Not Ready for the Rockin' Chair.
Right. I left my walker up at the top of the
All right, Randy Orton.
ramp.
Down. Edge goes right down. Randy Orton, Edge. Now remember, they had the greatest wrestling match in the history of the sport. So that wasn't that long ago. It was less than a calendar year ago.
Jacob's like, my team just got Nolan Arenado.
Good deal. You're a St. Louis fan, eh?
Javen says, well, tell that to Edge and Christian as well as Triple H Janelle. You got no friends in the WWE. It's all about handling business. Yeah, well, they didn't handle their business very well last night on their pay-per-view. WWE didn't.
All right, Randy Orton stomping on Edge there. Kind of one of those slow, methodical matches. He's looking Edge in the face. He's like, I love you as a brother, man. That's why I RKO'd your wife. Bam! Right hand. Bam! Right hand. Bam! Right hand.
He's like, I really, really wanted to have this match 500 more times. Let's make it
rakes
happen.
Down his face with his boot. Those laces on the boot. Gonna give him lace burn. You ever had lace burn?
No.
I haven't either. But it just sounds bad. I had turf burn all the time from football in the old days, playing in the dome. I used to wear my socks above my knees and then tape them to my quads. And then I would put my football shorts below my knees and then tape them to my socks because I got so many damn turf burns. I used to wear really short socks and then not wear knee pads at all. Yeah, that lasted one game.
Ooh, ouch.
My legs were so burnt up from the turf burn that from then on, I wore full. I even wore long sleeves. I was like, you couldn't see any part of my body.
That's funny.
Like, no flesh. I even wore gloves on my hands. Like, there was no flesh showing. I was such a baby. 1, 2, and Randy Orton kicks out.
Jacob's like, if I get to WWE, I'm going to be friends with Priest.
There you go. And Priest might still be there when you get there.
Javen's like, be right back. Gonna watch this. Okay, watch it. Janelle's like, were you guys shocked to see anybody from the Men's Royal Rumble or the Women's Royal Rumble?
It was nice seeing some women from the Rumble. I like seeing Naomi come back. That was one of my favorites. Who else came back that was exciting in the women's?
Like that came back?
That came back to that are here to stay kind of thing. Is there any? I think it was just Naomi.
Just Naomi.
Lana
came back.
Lana's fun to see, obviously. Oh shit!
Do it again.
Edge shoulder first.
Maybe you could break something.
Randy Orton is super irritated that Edge thinks he's going to main event WrestleMania, so he's going to end that. He's not main event in WrestleMania. He's going to take his main event away from him tonight.
Oh, is that what this is about?
No.
Oh.
It's not. I mean, that's the prize. It's not a match. It's not official. It's not a stipulation. Like, if Edge loses, he loses his... But it's what Randy said.
Wow.
All right.
Javen's
Going to a
like,
commercial.
They could even have the rocking chair in the middle of the ring.
Right?
Rioto's like, Travis, breaking news. Mickey Calloway, former Mets manager, is being investigated for sending nudes to female reporters. Is he old?
Okay.
Is he a geriatric?
I mean, it sounds like they're all adults, so whatever.
Who cares?
I mean, they're all adults to where, like, I mean, it's inappropriate, but they're all adult. If she's a reporter. Now, if she's like 16, I don't like that, but I mean, and obviously you don't just send your butt picture to some, hey, reporter, here, look at my dick. That's just weird.
There's some randomness
like,
for you.
Like a reporter's like they don't have access to post it all over the world in like 1 second. Like, oh, look at this. And Twitter and 5 million views. Right? Like, that didn't even make sense. Why on earth? Why would on earth? That would be like, what's the guy that owns Facebook? Mike Zuckerberg or whatever? Right?
Yeah.
That'd be like sending him a picture, like, here's my dick. Like, he has access to like a quadrillion accounts. Like, here, everybody, look at his dick. You know what I mean? Like, why on earth would you do something like that?
Jacob's like, Victoria returned, Travis. And Kane returned.
No, I meant to stay.
Like, to actually stay and actually
like
stay there and
like
wrestle.
like a comeback, like Carlito and Naomi, right? They came back and now they're here. That's what I thought you were asking, and those are what I'm most excited about. Like Tori Wilson, of course. I love Tori Wilson.
Javen's like, whoa, Ryoto. And Ryoto's like, Victoria came back was a surprise, and Tori Wilson always a great surprise, but I would have wanted Stacy Keibler.
Yeah? That ZZ Top music starts. She's got legs.
Is she an elf?
Stacy Keibler?
Is she part of the Keibler elves?
No. She's not even close to an elf.
Javen's
She's like
whoa,
6
whoa,
foot tall, and her
what
legs
the-
are like 8 feet tall.
Glenn Hunt's in the chat. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going out there, man?
Glenn
How you
is
doing?
not getting a COVID vaccination.
Oh, he's not.
No.
He already said it, huh?
Yeah, he got
He's
in
like-
here earlier and he's like, no, I refuse to be a test dummy.
I agree.
He did this.
It's like, no.
I respect your choice.
Starlight Glimmer's back. Hey, Starlight.
I respect everybody's choice.
How's it going
I'm
out
pro-choice.
there? Choose your way. Choose it.
Choose. Hey, is that because those were chews?
No.
Is that what you're saying? Choose.
No.
Like
choose.
CHEW?
No.
Chew.
No. Like another tense of choice.
Right. Choice, but as in choose. Not as in.
Blah, 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 blah. Jacob said, Travis, that Callaway was only 45. Mickey Callaway. Callaway? What?
What am I?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did we miss something? Oh, the guy that was sending dick
Are you
pics.
talking about Mickey Callaway?
Yeah, the guy that was sending dick pics.
He's only 45.
I'm
What do you
talking
mean
about
he's only 45?
I'm talking about the women, not him. I don't want him to be sending it to 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old women.
Right? If he's 15 sending dick pics to old women, it's fine. Probably give him a heart attack. Get him all excited. Woo!
Like, can I look at this?
Jacob's like, what did you think about Kane? He needs to go back to his state and be a governor or mayor or whatever the hell he is.
The mayor of like Nashville or something, isn't he?
I think
It's something
so.
big. It's in Tennessee somewhere.
Javen's like, WTF.
There's a big right hand by Orton. Orton's got
Javen's
edge
like,
on.
why is we talking about this? We get sidetracked. No, we're talking about it because Ryoto gave us that breaking news about Mickey Callaway. We're very interested in that information.
He's sending nudes
and it was
to
a
reporters.
commercial. What else are we going to talk about? The geriatric thing that's happening right now?
You read the comments during the commercials, and you call the match during the show. That's what I was doing the whole time.
Got the geriatric match happening.
Big right hand, big boot. Edge fires back, though. Look at that one punch. One punch. It's like Mike Tyson out there. Randy Orton was dominating. One punch took Randy Orton out.
David Robert Woods in the chat is asking, Randy versus Edge, do you think the Fiend come back today?
There's a big possibility. It seems early because what are they going to do with it? The next pay-per-view isn't for 3 weeks. It's the 21st. Oh! Randy Orton almost lost and didn't even realize it.
He's like, don't touch me.
Look, we got a referee in the crowd.
Sweet. They're
Where are
like-
those zebra stripes?
They're like, that is inappropriate attire. Delete. You have to delete it. Javen's like laughing his butt off. He's like, but that breaking news came out of nowhere. That's all right. We're good that Ryota. We were talking about baseball.
Yeah, he asked if I watched baseball, then he gave me the Mets news.
Okay. So they're talking about baseball. They're like, oh, baseball, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, the
Speaking
former
of
Mets
baseball.
manager talking about baseball. Did you hear that the former Mets manager sending his dick pics to all these reporters everywhere?
I mean, it's cock and balls. Why not?
Had no idea.
All right. Look at the superplex from the top. Edge is like, don't you dare do this to me. Edge kind of reminds me of a little bit
No.
the Crypt Keeper.
With his hair all
Just
gross.
a little bit, like not a lot. Like they're not twins, but they could be cousins.
He looks all like he's got something wrong with
Same
him.
family tree.
General's like, give me a match with Naomi and Bianca Belair. They both got great ability in the ring. I would love to see them.
We got to see him a lot, didn't we, during that Rumble, too? They fought a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Throw Rhea Ripley in there. Sasha Banks in there. A lot of them. Now, Sasha's not as big as those two, so she might get hurt. But oh, there's a big clothesline. Randy Orton's in trouble again. Every time Edge just does one move, Randy's done.
Like, you better take your nap, you little geriatric man.
Look at this. Man. One move. Bam, Randy's done. One punch, Randy's done. Randy's been all over Edge all night.
Ew.
Edge just keeps coming back. One punch from Edge, Randy's done. So it's not going to take a lot to beat Randy tonight.
Jacob's like, Eric Kane didn't have the mask on, and he is the mayor of Knoxville. He did have his mask on when he was in the Rumble, if that's what you're talking about. He had his mask on.
His mask or like a mask? 1, 2, and 3. No! Randy kicks out.
He was wearing a mask.
We should get some lucha masks and go to the store.
Oh no, they have rules now. It has to cover your nose and mouth.
Brett doesn't wear one. And he goes to Winco and Smith. And people say stuff to him, but not the workers.
Right.
He sent me a freaking... Or no, he was with me today. He showed me some pictures of his son-in-law, who's a dentist that had to fly back east. The lady that he sat next to on the plane. Holy crap. I'll have to tell you about it in a minute.
Okay.
So big spear to the back. Randy all the way down to the floor. This might be a count out.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Randy's not going to be able to get up.
No, he's not. He's done.
Referees can count to 10. We seen it the other day.
They're all geriatrics. Jacob's like, I can't stop laughing. This is comedy gold. Jacob's like, give me a match with Damian Priest. Jabin wants to know, do y'all watch anime? Well, I do. Travis doesn't, but I do watch anime.
I've seen one with a baseball guy on an island, like in Japan, I think. That's pretty good. It was all right. What was it called? The baseball one you made me watch?
I made you watch a baseball.
It was like a whole series of baseball on an island. Like it was a war, around wartime or something, maybe. How many baseball animes do you know?
I didn't know I made you watch a baseball anime.
Okay. All right, Randy. He can't get up. Oh, poked him in the eye.
Ha ha. Eye poke.
Good old-fashioned wrestling right there. Picks him up. Drops him down on the table. Monitors broke. But the table did not. Very strong Velcro nowadays.
Flash McCarrots is in the chat, but now saying see you Friday. All right, Flash.
We will see you on Wednesday, if you want to. AEW, NXT. If not Fridays, great. They're like, who watches Wednesday stuff?
Jacob's like, Randy cheated.
He's known for his cheating. He's dirty.
Condonda back with us. Hey, how's it going? Says, hi, how are you?
Doing fantastic. How are you doing?
Nagiel's like, not the eye. She was like, Christian's coming out. I have a feeling. Why would he? Gondana's like, sorry I couldn't join you yesterday because it was my school. Well, school is important.
Yeah, you got to go to school.
Gotta go to school.
Get some learning. Look at this clothesline. Look at this clothesline.
Get the learning.
Oh, no. Slingshot. Ah!
Oh, bummer.
Edge. He's hurt.
That's funny.
I did tell everybody that part of the 90s died today.
I didn't have a chance to tell anybody.
I did.
Did you tell
everybody? A little
everybody?
bit ago. Yeah, Dustin Diamond died. Screech. So if you guys are watching the new Saved by the Bell, I don't know if he had a job on there. But he got sick 3 weeks ago, went to the doctor, and found out he had cancer and died today.
That's pretty sad that he died that quick.
3 weeks to get his affairs in order. Usually they're like, you got 6 weeks.
Right.
If it's that quick. But he could have just gave up, too.
That's usually what happens.
What is going on?
I don't know. He's having a meltdown. Is the lights going out? Oh, there she is.
She's in the corner. She's all purple.
She's just in there.
Is she a hologram? What's coming out of her mouth? Chocolate?
What? Chocolate?
Oh, spear! Spear!
Oh,
1,
geez.
2, and 3. Edge with the dub. Edge, this new up-and-coming star for the WWE.
The geriatric! It's the geriatric league. It's amazing.
She's not there.
It was just him seeing stuff.
So she really wasn't there?
She wasn't there. He was just seeing things. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Luke's telling you he called it. I called it, Trav.
Yes, you did.
What happened? I don't know. Gondana's like, do you guys know when will WWE make Roman face? Never.
Never. Not anywhere, anytime soon. He's the hottest thing in wrestling right now. I say it every single time we're on here.
Jaden's like, what's your favorite Dalethea? Oh, I like weird stuff like old school things like those who hunt elves and Chobits and Trigun is a good one. I really like that one. Cowboy Bebop is another one I really like. What's another one that I watch?
Don't whisper.
Witchblade. I don't know if you've ever seen Witchblade. They made a TV show of it. It was a comic book, I think. If I remember right, that's how it started. Anyways, but that's some of the ones I like to watch. But Brandon was like, is that Black Blood? Jacob's like, it's fake. Evilbot Edge wins. You're okay, old man. Roberto's like, mind games from Bliss. Evilbot's like, Edge is here on Friday. Why would he be here all the time? Nobody wants to see him all the time.
Who is it?
Edge. Gothflesh is like, I'm gone too. Gondanda says, I want to see Roman face again because he is my favorite wrestler of all time.
Right. Well, it's going to be a while.
Gotta hang in there, I'm sure, at some point. Just stay a fan. Let's see.
Keep it real.
Everybody's gone. All right. Everybody's saying bye. So we're going to say bye too.
We will see you guys in 46 hours. Well, less than that. 45 hours.
Right?
So we appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was a tough 2 hours.
Sorry.
There. It was a lot of reading on my part. My brain hurt a little bit, but it was good for practice for me.
Right?
Anyways, that's Dalethea. I'm Travis. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and we will see you on Wednesday.
Yep. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.